The Atlanta Hawks lost an elimination game against the New York Knicks by 51 points. And that had me thinking, it's like ATL was playing 2K on max difficulty. And then I was like, I could do that. So today, it's going to be more difficult than ever to win games, make trades, and negotiate contracts. We got all those difficulties on 100. And my goal is to take the Hawks to 19 NBA championships. Currently, they have one. Who's 2K got winning the championship? New York over OKC? I don't know about that one. LeBron James retired. And you know what I'll never retire from? Begging for subscribers. We're on the road to 400K, trying to hit it by July. All support is greatly appreciated. Oh, we do have the Pels pick in this 2026 draft. Remember, the Pels made that boneheaded trade where they gave up their first round pick in this year's draft, giving us a 6.8% chance at the number 1 selection. Fingers crossed, we are going to end up at 8. Could be worse, but I definitely want to get higher. Maybe we could trade one of our pieces to move up in the draft. As much as my guy Double D, Dyson Daniels, is a good defensive player, I know in 2K it's not the same impact. I'll put it that way. But we can't really get anything for him in pick 8. Who's got pick number 1? I know on the 100 trade difficulty, it's going to be a bear to trade up to 1. Maybe a grizzly bear. You see what I did there? All right. I'm going to throw y'all Dyson Daniels and pick 8. Of course, they're not going for that. I'll give you pick 23 as well. I mean, man, having number 1 in this draft would be such a good baseline for the team. I give you Corey Kispert, and I want to keep Asa Newell if I can. I'll give you Buddy Hield. All right, that wasn't so bad. For 100 trade difficulty to get number 1 like that, I'm not too mad at it. Now, there's a couple ways we could go here. We could go AJ DeMonsta, Darren Peterson, Cam Boozer. And I know that in real life, it's probably not going to go this way, but I'm taking DeMonsta. All right, coming out of Kansas, 6'5". I know what he brings to the table in the Sims, so I want him. Oh, and you know what? There's 2 guys in this draft who are always steals. That is, why am I blanking? Dash Daniels and Elijah Arenas. If we can get, I don't know, the Lakers have pick 25. If I could get that and then maybe another late first rounder, we can probably grab both those guys, and that's going to be huge for us. I was trying to get it for seconds. It looks like they're not really rocking with us. I'll give you our 2030 first. Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, I don't need the whole yappuccino about how you think you're championship contenders. Just tell me yes or no. My goodness. I'm not trading Alexander Walker or Jalen Johnson, obviously. At least for now. I mean, if things get bad. And then, I know what you're thinking, Danny, why aren't you trading Reese Shea? Bro, if y'all aren't familiar with Z Rizzy in 2K, trust me, we're going to want to have him down the line. He has dropped me off so many times in the simulation, so I need him. Now, late in the first round here, we should have our 2 guys here available. Yep, there's Dash Daniels. And then is Arenas still on the board as well? Where is he? Because he's got crazy potential in the sim. Dang it, did somebody pick him up? Somebody else was hip to his potential, so it looks like somebody might have taken him. What pick did he end up going at? Elijah Arenas. Oh! He went at 24. I had 25 and 26. That is brutal. New York, though, I need to get y'all on the phone. This is paramount, no plus, for me to make this deal. I'm gonna give you my first round pick at 26. I can't trade that other first rounder because I forgot to turn off the stepping rule. Man, I like Asa Newell, but I know Arenas is going to be better than him. Throw me a first, though, to sweeten this up for me. Okay. Can you at least throw me a couple seconds so it doesn't feel like I'm getting completely destroyed here? At least 1 second. Come on, man. Please work with me here. All right. Let's do this straight up. They're not going. I'll give you pick 26 as well. I got fleeced there. I didn't know. Usually he goes a little later, but we got Arenas. We got Dash. It worked out in the end. It cost me a lot, though. It cost me a lot more than it usually would. Should I take the Kuminga team option? We can probably move him for some value. So yeah, I'm gonna take that option. And then let's go ahead, jump to qualifying offers. Keaton Wallace, I'm cool. We do have some free agents here. I'd like to have some money to spend, and I think that is possible. Like if I were to trade Kuminga, and can I get just like a pick for him? Trade him back to the Warriors for Draymond. That'd be nuts. Dallas Mavericks will give me a pick. Shout out to Dallas. Appreciate you. If you need a quick finesse, call Dallas. Caleb Martin for a pick. And then I kind of want to keep everybody else for now. Do we have cap space? We do. We could sign like Jimmy Harden. I love Jalen Duren in the 2K sim, so I'm going to grab him if I can. Let's see. Oh, yeah. He actually likes us over the Pistons, but I'm assuming with the contract difficulty being up, the Pistons probably match that. No, they don't. They were like, yeah, I mean, the way Buddy played in the playoffs, we're cool. We'll let you have him. Hey, I appreciate it. And then I'm going to grab Tari Eason here. Give me, oh, yeah, of course. Give me Champagny. And then, like, Anthony Simons here as well. So we grab quite a bit of depth. Is this going to be a good season on 100 difficulty? No, I don't think so at all. Do I like what we did over the offseason? Yeah. And Risa Shade, this is why we keep him, bro. Already +4. He's like a lock to hit 90 overall in the simulation. That's just how it goes. He's a lock. This is season number 1 of the challenge here. Just to add to the difficulty of this rebuild, I'm only going to be giving myself 30 years to get this done. So 30 years to win 18 rings, max difficulty. Let's get to work, man. I really do think we can do this. And I know that that's really peak delusion, believing I could do this. Oh my gosh. Oh, why did I trade my picks? Oh my gosh, and the Spurs are about to snag that? What have I gotten myself into? What have I gotten myself into? What did I sign up for here? We are so bad. I genuinely did not think. And why did the Hawks trade away all those picks for DeJounte Murray? That's a whole separate conversation. But okay, we're starting to win a few more games, but this is bad, dude. I thought, I knew we weren't going to be great because, you know, the difficulty's maxed out. Sure, there's some wins. A little bit encouraging. I got to make a move at the deadline to get our roster right because there's no use in us being bad. I can't. As a matter of fact, we can't be bad because I can't give a good pick to San Antonio. That's not an option. We've caught some momentum here, so maybe if I do a little bit more work, we can do even better. Oh, you know what it is too, and I'm still gonna allow myself to adjust tendencies in this, bro. None of my top players have good shot tendencies, and it's like Jalen Johnson, shoot the basketball. Jalen Duren, our Jalen duo. I need both of y'all out there aggressive and looking to score, or else this is completely cooked. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker, that's the reigning MIP. Of course, we want him to shoot the ball as well. So there you go. Now that's a little more squared away. We got Risa Shea, who's probably doing a lot better. Dude, I'm telling you, this dude's the truth in the game and not in real life. All due respect. All right. Akonwu will give a 3-year extension here. And let's go ahead. Where do we even start? What selling teams do we got? We're a selling team ourselves, but that's not really an option. I want to be a buyer here. Pelicans, we could buy from. They're selling. Lakers, I mean, dude, on 100 difficulty, I don't even want to know what I'd have to give up for Luka Doncic. We'd have to give up the farm, man. Oh my goodness, we have to give up everything. But I'll try. Wait, is he about to be a free agent in 2 years? Maybe we just go sign him. Maybe that's the play, just saving our flexibility for free agency. And in that case, maybe Jalen Duren's the guy we look to move because we could open up more flexibility, you know what I mean? But the Goon and a good pick is not bad at all. Now, I wonder, is there any world where I can keep this pick, I can snag the Phoenix pick and get Şengün? I know that's kind of just me trying to finesse you, but listen, I need everything I can get here. I understand you're not getting back enough for what you're giving up. That's why you wouldn't take a trade. I get it. I could give you like Anthony Simons. I'm not opposed to that. You give me solo ball, boom, we call it a day. You don't want what? Don't want to take on the extra salary? Man, shut up. Sorry, that was rude. I didn't mean to take that tone with you. How about you give me Capella? Then you're not taking on the salary. You're barely taking on extra salary because you're sending me. Y'all don't even understand how this works. All right, fine. I might just take the original trade because that Phoenix pick looks juicy, man. Are they really bad? They're only the 9 seed. Oh, that's a clickbait pick. I don't even want that anymore. Maybe I just move some of my like end of the rotation guys, try and finesse some picks. Is that still the method? Even on this high difficulty? It is. Never patched. Oh, wait. wait, no, I'm giving up a pick there. Hold on. Let me try this again. There we go. Charlotte Hornets, boom. And while we trade for these picks, I know a lot of y'all have been writing me, where is the Toronto Raptors rebuild? I know I haven't done the Portland one either. Some of that stuff's going to be on the second channel. Danny too. And I know a lot of y'all, oh my gosh, so many of y'all have been writing me about this Hawks rebuild. And I was going to get to it, man. After that beatdown, I wanted to do something special for y'all because I was like, dang, y'all really lost by 50. We grabbed a couple picks, didn't really improve the roster. I just didn't really see a good avenue to, and I think that being patient and waiting for free agency is going to reward us more in the end because we should be able to get in some big pieces. Also, definitely want to draft more. Drafting's going to be very, very important for us. And look at that, we climb above 500, which I think is really good for the first season of this rebuild. All things considered, being above 500, really good. Cade Cunningham, your MVP, average 40. Woo! Cade, 3-1 comeback on Detroit. I see you, man. AJ DeMonster, Rookie of the Year. Darren Peterson, 6th Man of the Year. 6 men like DP. Doesn't have the same ring to it now, does it? But 6th Man of the Year for our rookie, Darren Peterson. And we snag a 6 seed. We take that. 44 wins on the season. So we up the difficulty way higher, and we still made a 6 seed. It's a repeat of last year. We're taking on New York, who somehow got Austin Reeves. Did they trade OGE for Austin Reeves? I believe that is exactly what they did over there. Yeah, and the Lakers had Russell Westbrook back, and they sent him over to, I don't know what they got going on over there. Yeah, Luka's definitely about to leave, y'all, as we get swept. I knew the first round was going to be ugly. I'm just happy we didn't hand a good pick to San Antonio. We were at least able to turn up enough to go ahead and make the playoffs. Now, this draft, I know that Cam Williams is nuts in the sim. We almost got to have him. And do we have any good picks for this one? We got, man, it would have been nice to have some draft lottery luck, huh? We are going to be at pick, thought we had one. We had a Pels pick that landed 16. Dang, it's not really what I was hoping for. Yeah, that's all we got is a 16th pick. So, let's trade up. Simple. Because I want to clear this cap space anyway. Jalen Duren, I'm going to be honest. You're on your way out. I'm going to give up JD. Utah, y'all need $6 more million sent out. Here, throw. Y'all don't really have any bad contracts. I'm going to work backwards here. We're going to trade for 2 and then probably jump to 1. Maybe we could get Cam Williams at 2, though. Hold on. Let's do this with the Grizzlies. How do we feel? They say, no, I got pick 16 for you. And I can throw you Sham Penny. Boom. Okay, so we got pick 2. Number 1, Utah, just don't take my guy Williams. They took my guy Williams. Okay, so now we got to hit up Utah. Say, hey, listen. I know we tried to talk about a trade earlier. You know, things didn't align. It happens. But I will give you pick 2. You give me Cam Williams. Oh, well, that was, I need one of those buttons, man. That was easy. We cooked right there. And we've just opened up cap space in the process. How did Bronny make it over here? When did that happen? I'll give him the qualifying offer. You know, we love Bronny, man. Greatest basketball player ever. Onyeka Okongwu, you gotta go. Cam Williams is in town. Listen, Onyeka, we're good. We only got 24 million after all that. Who's eating my money? AJ Green, yeah, go ahead and get out of here, man. See ya. Do we have enough now? We really only have 35. I mean, Cam Williams. I guess we could trade Kobe White and Anthony Simons. Get a 2.5-star pick. Oh, need that. Throw me 2 more picks for Kobe White, and I'm cool now, at least for Wemby. I don't have enough for Giannis or Jokic, though, and that's what I'm really looking for, because Wemby we're not going to get. Let's be honest. He's a restricted guy. Nikhil. Oh, I hate to do this, but nobody's bigger than the program. Let's go ahead and get this going. All right, now we have enough for Giannis, but with the contract difficulty being higher, I really got to bring out the Brinks truck for him to even have a chance. Oh, we're number 1. What about Jokic? What offers does he have? He's got a Nuggets offer. So in order for us to land him, we throw that. Okay, so he doesn't want to come to Atlanta, but Giannis does. Welcome to ATL. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Boom. And we'll still have a little bit of extra money. I'm definitely going to go get a double R Ryan Rollins. Yo, Dennis Jenkins, I saw him pop up there for a second. Every time Buddy hit a shot, he was going to his entire bag of emotes. Buddy was hyped. I can't sign anybody now, can I? Oh, they've nerfed me. Why can't I sign anyone? Wow, I can't sign Jake LaRavia? Bro, he's going to be signing in Guangdong. Are we serious? Is it because the contract difficulty's so high nobody will sign with me for the minimum? All right, well, I guess I can't sign anybody. Giannis goes down 1. Nice. +6 from Peterson. Plus, what did I tell y'all about Shea, bro? +5. I'm not going to lie, Giannis, I'm almost contemplating playing you at center because we got Jalen Johnson. How would we do this? I want to slide. We could keep Jalen at the 4. You could be the 5, and then Double R will be the PG. Cam Williams off the bench. Bronny, Arenas, Dash. Bronny and Elijah Arenas as the backcourt, or backup backcourt is crazy. Then we'll put like Dash as the backup small forward for now. I would love if the bench was a little better, but unfortunately 2K said, yeah, Danny, your bench is not going to be better. We're not going to let you sign anybody. Now I'm wondering if I hit free agency day 1 of the season, would I be able to sign anybody? Like, y'all don't have jobs. I still can't sign anybody. Wow. Hopefully that figures itself out. Did they sign Angel Reese's brother to my team? Oh man, well we're not looking the greatest, are we? Well, let's go ahead and get to simulating. We'll see how this goes. I think we should be a lot better with Giannis. Are we going to be an elite ball club? No, obviously not. You're seeing that right here. And I did trade away a lot of my depth to go out and get Giannis. At the end of the day, it's all part of the plan, more or less. That was a line from Special Agent Oso. If you know, you know. But we've laid the foundation for something great. We just gotta continue to move forward. And I understand I've used 2 years, but look at all the picks I got now. Like, you see it starting to come together, right? Bronny, I can't trade till January 23. Man, that's tomorrow. Just give me a pass. Any selling teams across the league that I might be able to, talk to. Warriors, I don't want 57-year-old Steph Curry. All due respect, Steph. We love you. Rockets, Amon, his big contract kicked in, so it's probably not an option. Orlando Magic. Man, Orlando, I know changes are coming for them over the offseason for sure. Look at that. The Heat finally got Dame. Yeah, I don't really see anybody that I'm super like, oh, I got to go get that guy. You know what I mean? I don't see anybody like that. So I think it's going to again be a year where, hey, let's go stack some more draft picks so that when there's a player that we really, really want, we can go get him. I was hoping I could get a pick for Bronny. That was probably wishful thinking. We could go get young Stojakovic, though. Andre, he's related to Peja. It's his son. He's really good, too. I watched him in the tournament a little bit, and oh my gosh, man, really good player. I'm going to go grab this Nuggets 31 pick, and then could I get something for Ben Shepherd and Grant Williams, maybe? Yeah, we can get Caleb, I almost said Caleb Martin, or I almost said Caleb Williams. Lakers in 5. Let's go ahead and just simulate the rest of the year. Hey, man, speaking of Lakers in 5, how are we feeling about the second round? We can talk over all the matchups as we go through this video. We got the Pistons taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I thought the Cavs were toast in that first half. I was like, uh-oh. But the Raptors folded like a lawn chair in the second half of that second quarter, and pretty much after that, it was over. So they'll be facing Detroit. I'm going to be honest, man, I got Detroit for sure. I'm going to say they win in like 6. Then you talk about the Sixers and Knicks. Man, Philly, y'all have shown me something. I believe in Philadelphia. I got the Sixers over the Knicks in a 6-game battle. Then OKC Lakers, I know it's not gonna happen. I don't care. Lakers in 7. Then our other West Series, T-Wolves Spurs. Oh, I might go 0 for 4. Minnesota in 7, baby. Right on cue. There's Ant. I know he might be hurt. I don't care. 37-5-5 from Ant. He's your MVP. Cam Williams, Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year. We're building the foundation for something great here in ATL. We are almost there. After this offseason's progression, I think we will take the leap to becoming one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference. I know we didn't even make the playoffs this year, so you might be thinking, how in the world are you going to do that? Wait, can I sign somebody now? Why is it saying edit? I want to... Okay, whatever. Y'all got it, bro. Scoots on the Mavs? He just won a conference MVP playoff. Scoot, man. KD retired on the Pistons. But what was I talking about? Something with the second round. Or no, I was talking about our team. With all the draft picks we have, we're in such a good spot. We got the 7th pick in this draft, 13th pick. Nothing crazy this time around. Who all's in the draft? This is our first auto-generated class. A next LeBron, huh? Oh, okay. And he's the guy who stands head and shoulders above everybody. Austin Kelly coming out of Miami, Florida. Hey, man. And now I got the picks, too, so I can really do this very easily. Like, I can trade up whenever I want, essentially. Sacramento, the king, the next LeBron. It's almost perfect for y'all to get him, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to ruin your day here. Here, y'all can have Stojakovic, and y'all can have my pick next year. Boom! That was actually a pretty easy trade, all things considered. Considering we're getting the next LeBron James, 80 overall off the jump. Peterson, Daniels, Arenas, gotta take those. Shea, we extend the qualifying offer. Oh, Shay's not that interested, but he's restricted, and he doesn't have any offers better than what I'm about to give him, so hold that, Zachary. And then Caleb Martin wants, bro, why does Caleb Martin want $6 million from me? Bro, I did not realize the effect that this contract difficulty was going to have. It is brutal. Because see, like, can I not get anybody now? Can I really not get anybody? I can't sign Ben Simmons. I'm pretty sure Buddy's on a fishing world tour right now, and I can't sign anybody. That might be the worst part of this challenge. Peterson up 4, huge. -2 from Giannis. Jalen Johnson -2. Did I not slide Giannis to center? Thought I did that last year. Whatever. You'll be there this year. Cam Williams progresses well. Look, see, Dash Daniels. I keep getting them confused, especially because we're on the Atlanta Hawks, and you know, Dyson Daniels, Atlanta Hawk guy. You get it. All right. We got Collier, Peterson, Reese Johnson, Giannis, Williams. Yeah, the bench is deep now. We got all 80 pluses in rotation. This year, we should be a competitive basketball team. Oh my gosh. This is the... 19 and 32. It might have been real ambitious for me to try and go for 19 rings here, but I'm gonna keep trying, man. 19 and 32 with this group just feels crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I might look at Giannis deals just to see what the market is, because he's 34 and now might be a good time to move him. Now, I did give him a no trade clause because I wanted to have the best chance at landing Giannis. I don't regret that, but that does mean we're at his discretion. We got to hit the trade finder and say, hey, these are the teams that he'll waive that no trade for. These are kind of the teams that we can work with. These are the offers we have, and unfortunately, nothing on the table really looks that good. We could always wait till the offseason. I have a lot of good picks for the offseason, too. Ja and Jalen Duren isn't bad, though. I'm going to hold off for now, but that Giannis conversation is definitely something we'll revisit. I got to re-sign Jalen Johnson. Here's another wrinkle. We're like, did y'all see that after that extension? We're like 100 M's over the cap. So then the next thing is going to be, hey, the hard cap's lurking. I don't think I have my pick this year because I remember at the start, I was trying to trade up in the draft and I gave up a lot of selections. I don't think the Giannis center experiment worked out too well this year, I'm going to be honest. But I don't understand how I was in the playoffs the first year with the group that we had, and then this year we're not there. That doesn't really equate to me. That doesn't add up. Man, buddy, I'm not going to make our fans proud by getting to the finals. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but it is not happening. Not at all. T-Wolves go all the way. Drew Holiday retired. We should have a ton of draft picks. Yes! Number 1, number 5, number 9. This is what we do. Oh my gosh. Sounded like a Zion Wendy's order. I said number 1, number 5, number 9. We got Mo McDaniels. Come on, Big Mo. B+ overall. Are you kidding me? We need you. And then we also got some guys like all NBA level ceilings if we want them. That could be a conversation. Could be what we do. Nobody will trade for Giannis on draft day. Do I draft again or do I trade for future selections? I don't want to do any more drafting right now, so I'm going to hold off. But y'all know having these picks in the pocket is always better than not having them. So we'll go ahead and stack some more selections for later. Dang, OKC's like, yeah, let me get my hands on those picks. You know OKC loves draft picks a whole lot. Pick 17, we'll get out of here. And then we'll sim to end. McDaniels is an 84 overall off the bounce. 7'3" big man. Oh, Reese Shea's disgruntled. He's irritated. What's going on, Z-Rizzy? What's the problem? I'm starting to feel like, I don't know. Maybe playing somewhere else after my contract would be good for me. All right, bro. We'll see about that because you got 4 years left on your contract. It's not really up to you right now. 4 years under contract talking about I want to play somewhere else. Buddy, you were happy. Or, well, actually, he was a restricted free agent. I was going to say he was happy to sign that extension. He wasn't. He just kind of had to, I guess. Giannis for Mobley, what do we think? And Jalen Tyson, I'm cool. Giannis, you're going back to, where does Giannis even fit in? I guess I'm going to put him point guard Giannis, low key. You know what? The real is back. Point guard Giannis is going to be what we run this year. Noah Clowney, can I sign you? Yes, I can. Man, I got to stop saying, you know what I mean? That's one of the worst. And like the, you know what I means, dude. Like all this stuff are just kind of speech fillers. Like, oh, I don't have anything to say. It's going to be silent for a second. Let me hit a quick, But hey, I guess I just got to keep working on my speech. Maybe these videos will be a way for me to improve upon that. Giannis goes down 5. A lot of that is for me changing his position. But look at this. This is the important stuff. This is the meat and potatoes. Williams plus 3. Daniels. I hit another Daniels plus 5, plus 6 for from Mr. Kelly, +5 from Elijah Arenas, Z Rizzy +2, DP up 2. Come on. There is no way that a group this talented does not get me at least to the playoffs. I really think we should be a top 2, top 3 seed. We should be in those conversations. Will we be? That is TBD. I just hit another yeah, that might just be ingrained in my vocabulary. It might be too late. It's too late for that. Oh man, we're still not. Oh my gosh. Maybe we remix this into a challenge of, oh, how many championships can I win in 30 years on maximum difficulty? Because the 19 looks crazy. Getting up to 19 banners, that means I'd have to win 18 championships through the course of this video, because we started off with 1. Shout out to Bob Pettit, I think. Stop it right here. So Giannis is on the last year of his deal, right? Yeah. We're gonna slide him back to small forward. We are moving him right now to wherever we can figure it out. All right. I don't want to trade Elijah there, but it's the only team he wants to waive his no trade for is the Magic, and the offer includes Arenas. Trey Johnson's on the Suns now. Oh my gosh, please. Yo, if we could get Cade Cunningham, would be a perfect fit for this ball club for sure. Pulled the buffs out my jacket. Cade Cunningham, what did they say? Giannis will not waive his no trade clause. The only team he's rocking with is the Magic. Is there any way we could do this as like a Franz for Giannis thing? You throw in maybe some salary here. It could be, they don't really have any salary outside of Anthony Black. Oh no, so this is the only trade, Giannis, that you'll be like, yeah, I'll waive my no trade for that. I could give him Collier. We could do something like this. What do they say? Bro, can we stop with these cookie cutter responses? We're not getting back enough for what we're giving up. It's not you, it's me. Here, hold my pick, lotto protected next year. You can also have, oh no, you can't have that one. Oh, you can't have that one either. I'm too greedy. You can have this Laker one though. We're not interested. Cap. One more pick and we're through. You want one more and you'll do a swap situation? Okay. The only reason, literally the only reason I did that, it's not because I wanted Franz Wagner so bad. It's because I wanted off of Giannis's contract. Now we can pivot to the man who pulled the bus out of his jacket, Cade Cunningham. We'll throw in this pick. Oh, and I also have Anthony Black, who I really don't even want anyway. Y'all can have Anthony Black. Maybe we do that instead of the pick. Okay, you can have the pick too. And I'll give you this lottery protected Raptors pick. We'll do an OKC one, and we'll do another OKC one. Done! DualSense wireless controller, battery is low. Yeah, it took a little bit of energy for me to get that trade done, no kidding. But it's through. We got Cade Cunningham on the squad. That is such a big time deal. Cade's got 5 years under contract too. Trading for a young superstar under contract long term. That's good hoops. And y'all saw it. Cade Cunningham was averaging 40, winning MVP. If we can't win with him, maybe we just can't win on this difficulty. Maybe we can't win on this difficulty. Oh my gosh. There you go. There's a little win streak. 5 gamer, 6 gamer. But we're probably not going to be in the playoffs again. Next year's got to be the year where we take that leap. And our chemistry's not that good either. That's another problem. Need to have a team, bingo night or something. We did it! Jason Tatum's on the Lakers now, huh? Darren Peterson, All-NBA first team, 21 a night. Cade Cunningham, All-NBA third team. I mean, there's no question the talent we have on the squad, and it's only going to get better moving forward. We also have some potential top picks in this upcoming draft, so we'll see what we can do with those. Franz won Finals MVP on the Pistons. Are you kidding me? And by the way, the Timberwolves did the thing. Look, you see how Booker is on the T-Wolves, right? I guarantee you, him and Anthony Edwards just swap places. If we go to the Phoenix Suns, he didn't sign there. He usually signs there, and then Booker goes to the T-Wolves. Where did Ant end up going? Washington? Okay. 2030 NBA draft. What am I working with here? I got 4. All right, I got 4 and 6. Okay, that's not bad. What's going on in this draft? That's another conversation we need to have. All NBA ceiling. We got a bunch of Hall of Fame ceiling guys who are probably not going in the top 3. So I'll just take one of those guys. That's how we'll do it. All right, who we got? This dude was the consensus #1, but he doesn't have that Hall of Fame ceiling. How about we go Jacob Bayless, 6'1" PG compared to J Kidd? Let's do it, man. And then pick 6. Let's Let's go. Yeah, let's go Pierre Dupin. He's got Hall of Fame ceiling as well. 7'2", big man out of France. If you're anything close to Freaky Victor, oh boy, we got ourselves a guy. Austin Kelly, Cam Williams will take the team options. Dash, DP, yeah. Arenas, yeah. Oh, dude, this is a lot of money that's going out here. Dash, there you go. Darren, there you go. Oh my gosh. That hard cap's about to Draymond JP me, about to knock me out. Elijah and Dash we can't afford. Now the silver lining is, hold on, keep the cap holds. They'll get an offer. We can match. No, we can't. We're over the hard cap if we try to match. Dude, and we're so early into this to already be hitting the hard cap. This is not good news. If I traded Clowney, could I afford to get one of the guys back? No. What if I renounce? Keep Dash, renounce. There's no way. Oh my gosh, man. I can't do it. I'm going to lose Dash and Elijah Arenas. No. Kelly goes up 5. McDaniels goes up 6. So we still have 6 90 pluses. We would have had like 8, bro. If I hadn't lost a couple of my guys, we would have had 8 90 pluses. But instead, we got 6, which is still really good. In a regular rebuild, you'd be like, yeah, I'm doing something great here. In this rebuild, I'm like, no, I suck. I'm washed. Oh, can I actually sign players at the start of the season? Oh my gosh. It's a miracle. I'm gonna take full advantage here. Oh, don't release. I almost released Park and Bayless, who were like top guys. Oh, Murray Park was not. It was Dupin who was. But yeah, if I can sign out a few contracts here, that'd be nice. Oh, it was only one. It was a Linsanity run. I get it. Oh my gosh. Well, y'all seem to like to see me struggle. If you enjoy that, you're probably enjoying this video mightily. I can't do anything. I mean, I'm literally a play-in bid at this point would be exciting to me. A play-in appearance. We can't get above 500. We can get at 500, maybe be above 500 for a couple games, but like we can't even do that. We can't even stay above 500 consistently. That's how bad this gets. And the hard cap, dude. Because if I would have had Arenas and Dash, I think this year might have been a year where we at least make the playoffs, right? But I don't have them. Can I at least afford Jalen Johnson? Oh, thank you, Jalen. You're taking a little pay cut, I guess. All right. I guess I'm going to simulate the rest of the way. I don't really know what I can do. We have these young prospects who are on the come up. I think that moving forward, if somebody's up for an extension that's not like a rookie extension, we might just have to move them, knowing that hard cap's gonna come through. But yeah, we might have to really remix this challenge into, hey, how many championships can I win in 30 years on max difficulty? I'm still a believer that we can get some championships off. Don't get it twisted. I still think we can get some. Dash! I miss you, Dash! Darren Peterson, All-NBA second team. We're in the 9 seed, 40 and 42. Cade averaged a dub. Get me to the playoffs. Oh my gosh! The Magic made it with Giannis. Oh yeah, because I gave him Giannis. Everybody I trade away succeeds. Everybody here is banished to misery and losing and hard cap. What do I got here? I got the 5th pick. I can't even afford to make this pick. You know what I mean? I can't afford all these contracts. Maybe we go, hold on. Maybe we go pick 22 here. First pick got traded for who? Zero Fears and Malachi Branham. They got Oscar Daniels, who doesn't even look that good. But if we go end of the draft, right? Maybe we find a sleeper with some high potential. Any All-NBA level? Yeah, here you go. You got Devin Parks compared to Clay the Stallion. No longer the Stallion. It's such a habit for me to say that. All right, Devin, welcome to the squad. Austin Kelly, Mo McDaniels. We're going to take the team options. Cam Williams. Now is not the time, man. Don't you know? We're in quite the bind here. We're in quite the financial bind. Can I match this? I can't even match Cam? No. I need Cam. Risa Shea, you might have to get out of here. We can get Sammy Booker. I need somebody cheaper. P. Watt, but that's just such a talent downgrade. All right, I'll do it. Can I match now? I can. But at what cost? You know? Jabari, sure. KD's favorite player. Can't sign Tari Eason. And yep, free agency's done now. Can't sign anybody. Player progression, what you got for me? Nice. +4 from Kelly and McDaniels. And then Dupin and Bayless go up 5 apiece. Kelly is doing extension. We can do that right now. That's good. Okay, so everybody's extended, squared away for some time. I think that this year, if there's a star trade available, we try and make it. I don't even know who we give up. But wait, whenever we sent out Reese Shea, we got a trade exception for 37 M's, basically meaning, hey, I can take in 37 million of salary without sending out any salary. Now, without Reese Shea, we're going to be a worse team, but maybe at the deadline, we can use that exception to get somebody who fills the hole left in Reese Shea's absence. 24 and 28. We're 9 seed. If I can get up to like 7, maybe even 6. No, that wasn't meant to be a joke. Oh, the funny number, 6-7. Ha! Buddy, it's 2030. Let's stop making these jokes. AJ DeMonsta, he's on the selling Chicago Bulls. That might not be a bad get for us. Double C, Christian Collins, and he's on a contract making less than 50 M's a year, which almost sounds like a bargain for some reason. I might try and go grab DeMonsta here. Chicago Bulls. Speaking of DeMonsta, draft lottery is May 11th, and with that coming up and the playoffs still going on, y'all can expect just so much content from me. There's just so much going on in the world of basketball that we love so dearly. All right, I'm going to give you Peyton Watson. 48 million more than allowed. We throw the exception in here. That gets us there? Okay, perfect. Now we go Nuggets pick, Suns pick, T-Wolves pick, and Blazers pick. I was hoping one of these picks would actually be hitting on something. Like it would be, a good pick with some value. That hasn't really been the case. But you know what? My Warriors got me with a valuable pick, right? No. Okay, throw the exception in. We probably need to throw a player who's got some value in here. Dupin. We got a lot of good young centers. I'd throw Dupin in there. They're not rocking with it. Okay, I do have another idea too, to get another good guard on the team. Kingston Flemings is at 32 million salary. If we did this same offer for him, what do they say? They say no, and I throw in a Blazers pick. Done. So there you go. We get a nice guard, Kingston Flemings, to come off the bench, and having a player at his level as a 6th man is pretty fire. So maybe that bench depth really moves mountains for us. We won 3 in a row after the addition. Chemistry's high. Maybe he's a good locker room guy. We saw a 6 seed there for a second, which, is unfathomable. Oh my gosh, please. Kingston, right the ship for me, Kingston. He might have got us right, at least to where we're going to be a playoff level team. Yes! We made our breakthrough. 27, 8, and 6. Trent Smith, rookie of the year, average 21 as a rookie. I'm not rocking with the facial hair though, bro. I'm gonna be honest. This is like is this a goatee or is this something different? I think that's a goatee, but I don't know. It kind of looks trash. My bad, bro. I don't know why I had to randomly hate on some auto-generated dude's facial hair. 23 a night from Darren Peterson. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to get used to having to shave, and I don't get a ton of facial hair, but I'm starting to get more now, and I'm starting to get used to having to shave every 2 weeks. Right now, I'm rocking a ugly, just little neck peach fuzz. It looks bad, so I definitely need to shave that. There's your reminder. Note to self, Danny, when you're editing this video, go shave, all right? And go ahead and edit that out the video. Nobody else needs to know about that. We got the Toronto Raptors in round 1. Hey, man, that Raps game 7, bro, that got bad. In the first half, it was great for them. They looked awesome. Well, really, the first quarter and half of the second quarter. After that, it got bad. Game 1, we take. Come on, man. There's no way. We have so much more talent than them, but it doesn't matter. The difficulty's against me. We're still coming back. The odds stacked against us. Can we win this game 7? At least see a round 2. No, not yet. Not yet. All right, growth mindset. We're not there yet. Our glass is half full, not half empty. 24 from Austin Kelly. Scotty Barnes, 24 with 14 dimes. And the Spurs go all the way where they beat Mad Max and the Philly Sixers. I'll be honest. If the Lakers don't win, because I'd love to see Bron get another, and I don't think the Lakers are probably going to win. I'd love to see Philly get one, man. The process, him and Jaylen Brown going at it, joing back and forth. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. Rolando Shaw, All-NBA, 7'3" big. He looks pretty good, man. We got the 20th selection in the draft. Could we find another steal potentially? Because, these guys that you get at the 20th pick, they're going to have so much less salary, at least at the start. This dude, Simon Folks, was projected to go between 6 and 11. Nobody took him. All NBA potential. Let's do it. Coming out of Northwestern. This dude's an 86? Hold on. Let me do a little bit of investigation here on Mr. Shaw. Oh, the Pacers took Elijah Arenas. He's a 92 as well. He's got 94 max potential. 86 as a rookie is nuts, though. I think the highest we've seen this year is maybe 87. Am I wrong? Maybe it was 86. Am I wrong for trying to reach something? Y'all remember that song? I'd love to get it in ATL at some point. Of course, we do not have money. Y'all know that. Oh, wait, I can sign guys to minimums now? That kind of changes the whole game. Guys will actually, entertain me in free agency. Wow, that's actually huge. Because we literally couldn't sign players before. Yeah, this changes the game for sure. Give me Dan Gafford, W name. Come on, Dan. All right, W Dan. Give me Champagny. Sure. Champagny was here earlier, I believe. This is the best we've been. Dupin goes up 7. Jalen Johnson, you might have to move soon because you're regressing. DP goes down 1, which sucks because, like, buddy, you're 25. We can't re-sign Mo. We can't re-sign Cade. Mo's due a deal soon. I'm going to give Jalen Johnson this extension, but we will be moving him. We're going to have to figure out something with Cade and McDaniels. Hopefully with McDaniels, we can just match whatever offer he gets out of free agency. But with Cunningham, it's a little more complicated than that because we need to have the money open since he's not a restricted free agent. We got to clear a roster spot here. Bari. Yeah, I'll take the picks for sure. Do we have to clear multiple spots? No, it's just one. Okay, great. I've been talking about this for some time. One of these days I'll get to it. Drafting auto-generated rookies in the rebuilds we've been doing lately has been one of my favorite parts. Golly, this dude's hair is ridiculous. But drafting auto-generated rookies has been one of my favorite parts of the videos lately. We gotta do Jake Bayless. I'm gonna play you with the 2. I know you're only 6'1", but you got it. So if we did another draft-only rebuild challenge, I think that'd be awesome. I was thinking of doing one where the draft quality is 0. If y'all didn't know, I'll just show you real quick. Whenever you're setting up a rebuild, right? Or even during a rebuild, like you can do it right now if you wanted to. You can go to, where's it at? I think features, yeah. Draft quality. I just have it at 50. That's the mid-range, right? Shout out to Rosen. But if I drop that all the way to 0, the draft quality would probably be terrible. And imagine if I did a team where I can only use players I draft, but the draft quality 0. We keep going until we win a title. Would probably be another pretty difficult challenge. All right, we are 21-30 right now. Like I said, I think we moved Jalen Johnson here. We have a few picks we could attach, but he's been regressing. I just think it's about that time. We could get Caleb Gaskins, I saw, who would be another option at power forward. It's only 24. And we get young Jason Crow. All right, yeah, I'll do that. And then I probably still can't afford, yeah, we can't afford to extend Cade still. We do have too many centers right now. Could I slide Cam Williams to the 4? Then we're a little more balanced out. I like it for the second half of the season run. Maybe this gets us where we need to be. I thought last year after the Fleming trade, we really caught some positive momentum. That wasn't exactly the case. Maybe it was more so a little bit of fool's gold there. Wow. 33-48. Reese Shea, clutch player of the year. Bro, the Magic already fired Jamal Mosley. They lost the game Sunday and fired him Monday. It's not even a full 24 hours after the game, and they fired buddy. That is crazy work. 4-0 Hawks, 10 seed playing 33-49. Yeah, not great. Can we get to the playoffs? Nope. Let's make our fans proud by getting to the second round. No, man. We got a team full of T-Macs. We don't make it to round 2, except for, I know T-Mac was on the Spurs that one year, and they didn't win the championship, though. He didn't get a ring. Jalen Johnson. This is a troll, bro. Everybody I trade goes to the next team and wins finals MVP. It actually just keeps happening. This is insane. Yo, DeJounte, I feel bad for you if the rest of your career is spent on the Pelicans. All due respect. No way Donovan Mitchell would be retired by 2033, right? What picks are we working with? 26. We really have not been on our A game when it comes to draft picks. I guess just to stock back up, I can trade like Champagny. I can trade Colin Sexton. Ooh, 2.5-star pick. I'll take it. Devin Vassell can probably go get me a couple. Yeah. Nuggets like Jay Sean White. I'm gonna take whoever I can get at 26. We got Anders. Bro, why is everybody... I feel like 2K has a couple go-to names, and Anders is definitely one of them. Norm Holmes. You know what? Sure. There's a James Jr. Norm Holmes, welcome to the squad, bro. Coming out of Notre Dame. Welcome to the squad, man. Okay, Dupin, Bayless, Devin Parks. Yep. Mo McDaniels will extend the qualifying offer. And I was really concerned about our ability to pay him. Jason Crow, I'm going to be honest, you're kind of not a concern for me. Mo McDaniels, can we match the offer? Yes. Okay. Now, Jason Crow, actually, I'll wait to make sure Mo McDaniels' money is right. Hey, I completed one of my goals. Now get off my screen. Oh, we should do another My GM video, because they have all the dialogue and stuff in it. I will say, though, the one thing with did I say My NBA? If I did, I meant to say My GM. The The one thing with my GM that I don't like is like the dialogue. It's all kind of the same thing. Player progression, +4 from Dupin. So we do get better. Parks, Folks, they both improve. I drafted them 20th and 22nd respectively. Cade, he's up for a deal. Let's give him his 60, but let's drop. Oh, but then we can't afford DP. But he's got 2 years. Last year for Bayless, he only wants, okay, we can do that. Gaskins wants 20. I can give him that. And then Cam Williams wants 28. I can give him that. We just got to figure out Dupin and then Peterson. Peterson's got 2 years. Dupin will be restricted, so that gives us a little more flexibility. Some more solid improvement from our still pretty young roster outside of Cade Cunningham, because he's what, 30, 32. Not crazy though. It's not like he's super old. We've got a great 9-man rotation. This is almost the best rotation you could get, considering that we do have the hard cap on as well, and I got to worry about that on top of everything else with this team. We'll see where we're at the deadline. If we're not doing too well, maybe there's a selling, rebuilding team that we could talk to just to shake things up, get a new piece or two in, because it seems like what we're doing right now just isn't working. Maybe that's just a product of the difficulty, but I want to keep trying to improve regardless. We're 24 and 27, and the East isn't that crazy. Top team is the 32 and 21 Pacers. We're only 7 games back of the 1 seed. If we made a crazy trade, maybe there's a world where I jump up there, we go grab the 1 spot, and we go on a run. OKC selling. As much as Shea could be interesting, he's just too old at this point. Doesn't really make sense for our timeline and what we're trying to do here, what we're trying to accomplish. Oh, New York was selling. Did they have anybody? They've got, yeah, they don't have anybody I'd want. Let me check my estimated wins. Maybe there's a guy who's just been a net negative this whole time, and we could move him, get better. Peterson, Cade, McDaniels have all been good. None of our key guys. Bayless isn't great, but he isn't even really playing, is he? No. So you can't really put it on him. Gaskins is kind of mid. Dupin, not adding a ton. So maybe if we traded those guys for just some different looks, that could change the game. If we go Dupin, a couple picks here, we have OKC's pick, which is pretty valuable. Now, Pierre is 24 and could progress on us some more. And considering the offers right now, I'm probably good on him, on trading him. Now, Gaskins, maybe it looks a little different. Maybe there's some better players out there for him. We get a Sar Thompson. Oh, let me throw in this OKC pick because I know it's a valuable one. Derek Queen. Nah. What if we did Dupin and Gaskins and a couple picks just to really sweeten the deal here? We could get Barry Kemp and Nate Ament. Nate Ament's been really good in the sim. This Barry Kemp dude looks solid. Oscar Daniels. I can't do it. All right, extensions. We got Peterson, not up for one. Kingston Fleming's, or sorry, we can't afford Peterson. Kingston, we can, so we get him squared away. And I'll keep simulating. Maybe there's a world where we jump up a little bit in the standings. There you go. Just give me a couple more. At least get me to that 7-8 spot in the play-in where I have a better chance at making the playoffs. And then maybe we can knock off one of the... I just dropped to 12 in a week? Bro, what is going on? One minute I was a 7 seed. The next minute I'm not even going to make the playoffs. Or I'm going to be the 10 seed again like usual. It's been almost 10 years. We haven't managed to win a single playoff series. I got to get us at least 1 chip in this video. At least 1. I know we set out, oh, can we go 0 to 19? I'm thinking the answer, or sorry, 1 championship to 19. I'm thinking the answer is no. But if I can at least get 1, come on! Knock off the 1 seed, man. We've had 2 game 7s so far in this video. We lost the first one, but this is a 1-8 potential upset. And if you knock off the 1 seed, who knows? Maybe you can go the rest of the way. Good start. Great start. We just knocked off the 1 seed, baby. Don't give up hope just yet. 30 and 10 from Darren Peterson. Second round, we got the Pistons. It's going to be one of the most rewarding championships ever if we can somehow win it. And obviously, I'm getting ahead of myself because we got to get past Detroit. They're up 2-1. We tie it. They go up. Come on, get me to a game 7 again. Oh my gosh, here we go. And the 7-seeded Pistons are in the conference finals. All right, Nick Nurse, let's turn down the bench utilization. Let's go to an 8-man rotation. I'm so ready for game 7. Can we win back-to-back game 7s? Pistons get off to a good start, but there you go. Nice third quarter. We have the most talent in the league. This is what we do. 32 from Cade. All right, Brooklyn Nets are next. Trae Young, Wagler, Dash, Daniels. Dash had to do the dash because we didn't have the money to pay him. 1-1 after 2. They go up 2-1. Not like this. No! We went all the way to the conference finals and lost, but our best run of the video so far. Conference finals for your ATL Hawks. Joker retired. Jaylen Brown could be a full-time Twitch streamer. I saw Buddy booted up a live stream the day after Embiid knocked him out of the playoffs. Insane. He was saying Embiid was a flopper. Maybe he actually said that. I don't know. Maybe that was a fake quote. I feel like on Twitter I see so much fake stuff, so that very well could have just been not real. Maybe I should have looked at draft here, but we have so many guys we still got to pay. Maybe next year I'll be involved in the draft. For now, let's just worry about retaining our players and doing what we need to do. Qualifying offer goes out to Dupin. Yeah, I was worried about this. Wait, we can afford it? Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm not even over the hard cap. It just let me offer it to him straight up. Beautiful. Okay, so we weren't able to get Collier. I'll try and sign Tari Eason, I guess. All right, we got Tari Eason. Player progression. K goes down one. Peterson, I can't have you regressing on me, especially when you're asking for this extension coming up. And that's the one thing about Cam Williams, too. He always regresses like way too early in the sim. We can't re-sign Kelly. We can't re-sign Peterson, who's on the last year of his contract. Last year, we had that promising run, went all the way to the conference finals. We got one too many players. Let me see if I can't take care of that. I'm hoping that run is something of a sign to come. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we can build off of that. I know it was kind of fluky. Like, you go 8 seed all the way to the conference finals. Realistically, most of the teams, they go on to win championships. Oh, I got too many players. Too many. But most of the teams that win championships, right? You start off, you're a top seed in the playoffs. Like, that's the typical path to the title. Sure, teams have sometimes not done it another way. How many does it say I have, bro? Okay, now I still need to get rid of one last one, and then I'll be good. So I had 18 players. Jeez. But yeah, I'd love if we could come into the playoffs, top team, feel comfortable, really get settled in there. Bayless, I don't want to trade him. Folks, I don't really want to trade either. Eason we just signed, but I low-key might release him. Yeah, sorry, Tari. Sorry, Tari. But yeah, sorry, Tari. I'm going to go ahead and release you there. We'll go back to a 9-man rotation just so we don't get too fatigued. We're pretty balanced. Hopefully this can be something this year. Starting off the regular season a little better. I mean, usually we don't start off above 500. It's nothing crazy, don't get me wrong, but hey, 15-9 is really good. We're a top team. Maybe all isn't lost. Maybe I can still get us up to 18 titles. The window hasn't closed. I'd have to win like almost all the rest of the years, but the window might have finally really opened up for me. We could at least get double-digit championships or something going in this video. We started in 2026 or the 26-27 season, so I guess I'd have till the 2056-57 season. That's a long time. Bro, we're 16 games above 500. We have double the amount of wins that we have losses. You would have never, like, if you told me that last year, I wouldn't have believed you. Now, the only problem is Peterson, he's set to hit free agency, right? And I don't have the money to pay him. It's not letting me pay him, so I'm not sure what to do about that. Outside of that, we're cool. I could trade Peterson, and I was looking at that. Y'all saw me looking at the offers. But the problem is then, if we trade him, right, what if that messes up our mojo we got going? Like, we finally got a good start to the season. I don't want to mess that up. All right, we went over 50 games on the year. Cooper Flagg is your MVP. AJ DeMonsta, clutch player of the year. This dude with the Mohawk ended up being really nice. Year 2, he's already all-NBA first team. Only team ahead of us was Washington. I mean, who'd have thunk it, man? Who would have thunk it? We got Detroit in the first round. Come on, this should be easy considering we're top team, man. Nothing can be easy for me. Cade, Cade's on our side. Franz, I just associate Cade with Detroit. Mr. Piston over there, Cunningham. Come on, Cade. We got to beat your former team. Maybe they're still using some of the same plays. No, they're not. They're not. We lose in 7 after a great regular season. Cam Williams put up 27. It wasn't enough. Pistons end up nearly going to the finals. They lose to the Clips, who win the championship. This dude, Christian Anderson Jr., I'm telling y'all, whatever overall he is the fakest 87 overall ever. He plays insane. He's always on really good teams. There was one sim I had where Buddy was like an 84, and he was going crazy. Man, come on. Sums up with 2K servers, bro. I don't know what it is, but it'll literally say, oh, you're disconnected, no internet connection. And then I press connect again, and boom, I'm back in, like immediately. It's not like I have to wait or take a pause from the recording. I can literally immediately get back on. So obviously, it's not a connection problem if I'm able to get right back in. I don't know what 2K is doing with that, but it really frustrates me because I'll be mid-recording. If y'all haven't seen, I saw somebody made an edit of this on TikTok, and it actually did really well, so that was cool. But if y'all haven't seen the moment in one of the videos, I'll do a quick spoiler alert in case you want to watch it, but the video was called, I put every player in their prime for the 2026 playoffs, right? And in this video, first Paul George hits a game winner, right? Then Kyle Lowry hits one as well. And the reason there were 2 game winners is because PG hits the one, right? Then internet goes off. I go back in and it's right back at where we were. So it was right back at the couple seconds left. Boom, inbound, Lowry hits one. It was like back-to-back game winners off the disconnect. It was crazy. I'm gonna grab Bobby Scott. He's got an all-NBA ceiling. And then I'm gonna trade these picks for some seconds. Kind of got fleeced there. Don't care. All right, Bobby Scott, only 69 overall off the jump, but hopefully you can make something work. Qualifying offer, Devin Parks, sure. We also have Peterson as an unrestricted free agent, but we can afford this, and he has no offers. So there's really nothing to stress about there. That's going to be fine. Then we'll pay Devin Parks as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. That is such a weight off my shoulders just to get that contract done. Not even really have to worry about it. I thought it was going to be a major issue for us this summer. Flemings goes down 1. Cade standing pat at a 94. How about Dupin +2 to a 95 overall? That's huge right there. +5 from Iomensku. Hope I said buddy's name right. We got 17 players, so we need to cut a few off the roster. Bobby Scott, no. Norm Holmes, no. I mean, this was a second-round pick. They say his potential is A-. Maybe, and the CPU picked buddy up for me. I didn't even pick him. I'll keep him then. I'm going to drop this dude and maybe somebody else. Well, I had to drop somebody else because we have too many people. Bayless, I don't think you're going to get much better, so I'll drop you for a pick. And we will get into the 2035-36 season. I really think we're at least inching closer to our first ever championship of the video. Maybe not. Terrible start to the season. Not really much changed with the roster. I don't know why we're doing so bad. Yeah, it's not like I messed up. Maybe there's no formula to this difficulty, bro, because we fall all the way down to the 12 seed. I don't really understand. We got Dylan Malone available here. We got Morris DeBonsta over in Chicago. Blazers, 57-year-old Shea on the Thunder. I feel like Shea, even when he's 37, buddy's not going to be in 80, 89, maybe. I don't know. I think his game will probably age well. It seems like guys just play better with more longevity. Maybe Bron, Curry, KD are kind of the exception rather than the rule, and that's not something we're going to see a ton moving forward. I don't know, but it seems like guys are just able to play further along because of the advancements we've seen, right? Like as far as sports medicine. That was the word I was looking for, sports medicine. I couldn't find it. I want to grab this dude Randall Poole. Looks like he's going to be really good. We could get off Cam Williams, who's probably going to regress more. We've seen him already regress, and he's super young. We'll give him our pick this year. I don't care. I'll throw in a Pistons, and then we can do a Spurs. Dang, they're driving a tough bargain, but this dude's super young and a really high overall, so I definitely understand why they wouldn't want to part ways with him, but this should be enough. Dang, really? That 100 trade difficulty is kicking more than it has before. Wow. I mean, I'm giving him so many good picks, and I can't get them, and at that point, like, I could probably just draft somebody on the same level as Poole. Like, with all those picks, you're telling me I can't get one guy? I find that hard to believe. Also, could look at Cade trades. This one's interesting. You get a lot deeper. You get Brett Hood and Luther Hunter, so you get a 92 and an 89 who are both younger than Cade. We have to give up a first, Isaiah Evans, but like, I like this. Let's go ahead and do this deal. Yeah, and then we've got all 89 pluses in the rotation. We're 12 seed right now, so realistically getting up to 7-8 is probably going to be an ask, a pretty hefty ask, but maybe we can get there. Let's go ahead and re-sign Austin here. We can't afford to re-sign McDaniels right now. Hopefully we can figure that out this summer. Man, it felt like we were so close, like we had really broken through after grabbing that 2 seed, but apparently not. Jayshawn White, your MVP. Man, the Nuggets just got to keep an elite big man over there, huh? 64 wins for the Indiana Pacers. Yeah, I wish. We won 27 with all these great players. Our worst player in rotation was an 89. Like, to put this into perspective, I feel like in certain 82-0 rebuild challenge videos I've done, I've had worse teams than this. And we've gotten quite close to 82-0. And in this video, I've got a way better team, and we are yeah, obviously we're not going 82-0. A couple of my guys disgruntled coming off of, a pretty rough season. I don't even blame them for being mad. There anybody I could grab? Shaq ceiling 7-1, only 246. You got to eat a couple more burgers to really make those Shaq comparisons accurate, but I'll definitely grab a dude compared to Shaq. Might as well. Got to try something, right? We did trade away Cade, but we were doing bad before we traded away Cade, so I'm not going to attribute our shortfall to trading Cunningham. I just don't think that that's really the thing that hurt us here. I mean, maybe it made us a little bit worse, but did it ruin our season? No, we were already trashed before. I'll give y'all Cam Williams if you give me this pick. Maybe I could have gave him less. Oh, well. I don't really need Williams anyway. Let's go grab Jamie Barrett, JB, 76 overall at the jump. Jamie Stockton, you know what, sure. Double Jamie, why not? And McDaniels declines his option, and he's mad. He's not even going to come back, dude. He's not even going to come back. Because, look, it's going to say, yeah, he's not interested. And that's the risk you run with waiting for guys to hit free agency. They might feel a way that, oh, you didn't extend me, you didn't give me this contract. And I'm sorry, man. I would have if I could. Can we not get Folks back either? He's restricted. I guess we're relying on him to take the qualifying offer because I'm over the hard cap. Wow, we're probably about to get even worse here. Folks didn't take the qualifying offer, and my team just fell apart in a year. Like, actually. It just completely... we were so much better before. We entered the season with 21% chemistry. Guys have been just fighting all offseason, Draymond JP style. And maybe less is more. We're a little bit better with less this season than we had previous, but we're still not very good. I'm going to look for a trade that maybe helps, but if not, I might have to call an audible here. Leslie Marks is a 94, but he only averages 11. I mean, we could bump his shot tendency if we wanted him to score more. Omer is over here in Phoenix. The Rockets got this really good shooting guard, Gregory. Drafted him 29th overall, and he's that good. Wow. Props to them. Shout out to their scouting journey. Peterson's making almost $80 million. I wouldn't be opposed to trying to find a deal for him. Maybe if we could grab Chet and Jeremiah Fears, but they're both older. Christian and Baba. Alonzo Williamson, who's an 86. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure on any of these. I've called rebuild challenges the hardest challenge ever, stuff like that. But I would say this one takes the cake. All right, as far as most challenging rebuilds I've done, where I'm just like, I'm genuinely sitting here like, this feels hopeless. This has got to be the one. But, and I said at the start, I want to take us to 19 rings. I really came into it that confident. We're 10 years deep. We've seen one conference finals. Our best regular season was a 2 seed. But in that year where we were the 2 seed, we lost to the 7 seed. We had a squad that had all 89 pluses in the rotation, and we won 27 games, I want to say. And over this most previous offseason, the problem became, okay, we don't have the money to retain our guys. We lost a bunch of pieces, so we went from having all the 87 pluses or whatever it was in the rotation to now the rotation isn't as strong, and we're going to lose even more. So I know at this point that winning the 19 rings is out the window, but if I could at least grab a title or two, we still got, 2 decades of hoops to go. So I'm holding out hope. Cam Williams is 6th man of the year. Maybe we can even win 5-6 championships. I know that sounds very optimistic with the way things have gone thus far, and it is for sure. But I'ma still hold out hope, man. Pacers win the championship. I think we need to get back to drafting some top prospects. We haven't been bringing in as many guys of late, so I want to prioritize that. We did draft dude who was compared to Shaq. Now maybe we go get a wing, Gerald Huggins. He's projected to go between 4 and 5. He's compared to Dominique Wilkins. I got the 2nd pick. Perfect. So I can go ahead. I can grab, Bellamy's got a Hall of Fame ceiling as well. I'm going to grab Gerald. And then we also have a pick at 6, I think. Yeah, 6th pick. And here we got some guys. Oh, David Thompson ceiling. He's a shooting guard. Oh, floor bench, 23 years old, D+ overall. I feel like he's one of those prospects that's, in my opinion, more than likely to be a bust. So I'm going to be cool with just drafting the one guy that we got for this year, and we'll keep it pushing from there. All right, let's go ahead, grab pick. And yeah, there we go. Trade pick 22 as well. Nice. Okay, now we'll simulate to the end of the draft. Just brought in another prospect, Mr. Gerald. Bobby Scott. I don't know if he's going to become much. I'll give him the year on the team option, though. It's not like I have much to lose at this point. We got to pay Luther Hunter. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, Luther, welcome back, bro. And I'll go grab, man, Asar Thompson's defense in that Pistons Magic series was something else. He was absolutely incredible on that side of the ball. Fleming's down 3. If he could ever get a shot, man, not Fleming's, Asar. Scott goes up 6. Good thing we didn't give up on him. Jamie Barrett +6. And we got Darren Peterson, can't afford his extension. Crow just wants a minimum. I can do that. Scott, we can't extend him right now. Devin Parks, I think I'm fine on extending him. At least we got some new young players in the building. I do still want to look at Peterson deals. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be another year that feels kind of like a throwaway, just considering how things have gone the past couple years. And yeah, our young big man did get a little bit better, but that's really about all we got going for us at the moment. Yeah. I will say, for whatever reason, oh my gosh, we are bad. I don't even know what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought when I saw our record. This rebuild challenge definitely broke me, man. But I got to get at least one. I got to. For Atlanta fans, man. Why does it say I have 0 hard cap room? Am I exactly at the hard cap? Huh. That's really cool. I'm not $1 over. That's really interesting, isn't it? $83 million for Peterson seems nuts. It is. Dude, $83 million to play ball. My goodness. I mean, that'll probably be the reality a couple years down the line, decade down the line, whenever it is. At some point, we'll probably see contracts looking like that in the NBA. We could get Bruce Branch, but that doesn't really make us any younger. Maybe the offseason will be a better time to deal with DP. I'm almost thinking it might be a good time to kind of go into a whole new era as a squad. Maybe just trade a lot of key pieces, a lot of the older guys, and really hit the reset button. Part of that's going to be, hey, let's grab some draft picks right here, right now. And then in the offseason, we'll do even more work. That's Keontae George, only an 80 overall at 34 years old. I still feel like he'll be pretty nice. I think 2K definitely gets some guys' peak end age is wrong. Basically, that's kind of when they'll start regressing and their peak's over. Now it's all downhill from there. That's kind of how I would look at it. And 2K will make Austin Reeves fall off. Like within 3 years, he's an 80 overall or less in the simulation, which is crazy because I feel like Austin Reeves is really just starting his ascension as a player. Like I could see him being better 3 years from now rather than worse. I don't think many people see him regressing as a player in the next 3-4 years. Jayshawn White is your MVP, averaged 26, 13, and 8 on the season. David Adelman, bro, this dude annoys me. Anyway, my bad, David. I'm not trying to, get mad at you or anything, but he really does annoy me, man. He was trying to be tough in the press conference. Like, bro, pipe down. Y'all lost. You know what I mean? And I know they just won the championship right there, but they should have never fired Mike Malone. Now he's coaching North Carolina. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I saw this video of Jason Tatum and Joel Embiid after the Celtics had lost Game 7, blew the 3-1. And they were like laughing about something. And the post was like, oh, what's so funny? You just lost. And I was like, bro, I'm sure it sucks to lose as an NBA player. You want to win the championship, right? But, man, JT's contract, not to pocket watch, but he's making, 50, 60 M's? I don't know the exact number, but he's making all that to play basketball. I'm sure after the game, there's probably still something to laugh about. All right, he gets to play hoops and have a good time. I'm sure the recovery process was tough for him, but now he's cool, he's good. So I'm sure he is out there laughing even after getting first rounded. Mark Carney, Tim Duncan, Hall of Fame. Y'all know I love my guy Tim. We have the 4th pick. That was our own selection. But I kind of want to get a lot of these guys out of the door, to be honest with you. And like I said, just kind of reset over these next couple years. Peterson, if I could get off of his contract, dude, I know it's an expiring, so we'll be off of it soon. But I'd like to get some value in the process, be a little greedy here. Like the Blazers are at 2. They need to send me back $20 million. You could send me Cole Pete. I give you Darren Peterson. You give me pick 2. I also throw in pick 18 and lottery. Actually, no, I don't want to send out any of my selections over these next couple years because I know it's probably going to get bad. Okay, they're not really rocking with that. Let me see if I can. I mean, we could also do something like this where we go grab Sagana Christopher, and you're like, why would you do that? If I take Christopher here and then I look to move him, go get Cody Randolph in a first. Then we move Randolph, right? Go get another first with Dana Outlaw. And now we've just freed up a lot of salary. Dupin doesn't want to be here. Fine, you don't have to be, you know. We could get Mike Connor, who's a lot younger, 26 years old. It's not bad. All right, sure, I'll do that. Get a little bit younger. We'll keep Kelly because he's still good. Hunter's disgruntled too. And the crazy thing is I didn't even bump the morale difficulty for this one because bumping the morale difficulty is just annoying. Like, it's going to be impossible. Like, I know this is hard, but if we bump the morale difficulty, we are not winning anything. Everybody's just going to be mad all the time. Okay, so there's everything I wanted to do as far as trades. Now we're not too far over the salary cap, which is nice. Gives us a little salary reset. We want to get the dude who's the next Duncan. He went first. They said he was going to go like fourth. The mock drafts lied, huh? Well, let's get New York on the phone. Okay, I was working on this trade to try and get Mark Carney, and then my recording froze in OBS, so I had to pause that. Luckily, I caught that before. I just sat here talking to myself for like 15 minutes. That would have been bad. Usually, I'm able to catch it pretty fast, though. I got my eye on my monitor that has OBS on the right here. Anyway, let's give him Dana Outlaw. We'll give you pick 18. Okay, that was fairly easy. All right, nice. We got the guy we wanted. That's really all I was looking for. Mr. Carney. Then Barrett, Scott. We take the options. No qualifying offers. Free agents. We got Randall Poole. Remember when we tried to trade him and they were driving? I was like, man, they're driving a really hard bargain. I see why. Buddy's already a 96 overall. We don't have bird rights to re-sign anybody. So we're probably just going to let anybody who was on the roster prior. Yeah, we got a bunch of trade exceptions, but nobody really got to worry about signing. So we're just going to let everybody who's previously on the roster kind of walk. We don't have any money again. Player progression, +7 from Barrett. Flemings, Gaskins, I guess they kind of made it through the whole wave of trades. They regress. Hudgens goes +6. Bobby Scott goes +6. That's huge. I want to move, man, 6'5" and you can't play the 2. 6'5" small forward, can't play the 2 is weird. Mike Connor, I guess I'll slide him down to the 2 for now. And then I'm just going to trade Gaskins and probably Flemings. Just get off of their money, hopefully get some draft picks in the process and go from there. We still got, what, over 20 years, or about 20 years, a little less than 20 years actually, of rebuilding left to grab as many championships as we can. Like we've talked about, the 19 banners. I mean, mathematically, it's still possible. Realistically, is it still possible? No. Can I just trade Rodriguez for like an expiring? Yeah, like Rob Dillingham, 30 million expiring. His contract, we'll just let it fall off the books next summer. And yeah, that's all I really need for now. Ben Seraph expiring contract, that's fine. He can stay then. I know that this year is going to be even worse, but luckily we do have our first round pick, so that should be fine. How the mighty have fallen. A washed Rob Dillingham is my starting point guard. Wow. Bro, we got one win. It was against OKC. I was just looking over at something else. I look up at my screen. I'm 1-49. Oh my gosh. 0% chemistry. I know I said this was going to be a gap year, whatever you want to call it. Retool. Maybe not retool. We're kind of rebuilding, getting these young pieces in, trying to hit the reset button, right? Cool. None of that, I didn't think. Any of that entailed winning one game. Okay, make it 2. All is well here in Atlanta. Oh man, I mean these gyms would probably have less people in them than local junior college games or something. Like there'd be nobody here. They'd be letting people through the doors for free. Court tickets for 20. 3-79. Darren Peterson, 36 a night. And it's everybody I trade away. They always excel. No spreadsheet. It's crazy. Shout out to nobody. Y'all are all sorry. And I bet the morale is garbage. Oh my gosh. Everybody is so mad. So that probably made us even worse when you really think about it. Warriors win the championship. Finals MVP for Jukic there over in Golden State. Well, if they don't give me the #1 pick, Adam Silver, your league is broken. Oh my gosh, I got the 5th pick. That's how these new draft lottery rules are about to be moving. It's really gonna hurt teams that are bad, even if they're not tanking. Maybe you really are trying to win and you just can't win. Well, tough luck. In Silver's league, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna try and grab the #1 pick here since, you know, Adam Silver couldn't give it to me. There we go. We got Ray Watson, 7'3", ceiling Hall of Fame floor, Yao Ming. I love it, man. I just watched a nonstop sports video on Yao Ming. Not Nonstop makes some cool videos, man. They obviously didn't pay me to promote them or anything, but they make some really cool stuff, dude. I watched their video about Cooper Flag that recently dropped. That was a good one too. I don't know, man. Just impressive stuff. Good work for sure. Mike Connor does not want to re-sign. Dang nabbit, Mikey. Well, I guess you're leaving. We're gonna get Bobby Scott back. Antonis Papadopoulos. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I need a point guard. Of course, nobody wants to. Oh, Alfred will sign with me. All right, we got Alfred. Mike Connor not interested, dude. And that's gonna be the problem too. My hopes of getting players back are probably terrible as well. Carney goes up 4, Barrett up 2. Hopefully the vibes can be a little bit better this season. Oh no. Oh no. Kelly and Barrett won't resign. Now Barrett will be restricted, so he doesn't really have a choice. But if Kelly doesn't resign, that does not bode well for me. We'll see if we can figure this out. We got to win early season, but that's exactly how it went last year. And then we were 1-49. Okay, we got 2, 3. Man, we're beating up on Chicago. We beat them a couple times. And okay, the vibes aren't as low. Kelly still refused to resign, but maybe he'll have a change of heart later on. We'll give you the max, bro. We'll give you the max. We are 12-39 right now, 15 seed at the moment, and Kelly will extend. I guess that's at least something. He is 31 years old. I'm gonna shortchange him a little bit. Sorry, bro. So we're back to winning a few more. We got young Ray Watson. We got Carney. We got Barrett. Like, there are some guys to be excited about. I'm gonna have to keep building on this core. I want to make sure that I don't trade away any of my draft picks. Oh man, the Dallas Mavericks just hired Masai Ujiri as the team's new president and alternate governor. Is that the same thing as GM? Using all types of fancy terms, but if he's in their front office, there's not going to be any Luka for AD trades, and if there are, they'll be on the right side of the trade. They'll be the ones trading AD, you know what I mean? Jay Sean White is your MVP. Darren Peterson averaged 30. Yeah, I should have kept DP. It's dark over here in Atlanta. 14-68. Pistons go to the finals and they beat the Nuggets. Cade retired. Cade, we appreciate you. We had some of our better days in Atlanta with you at the helm. Judd's gonna hit free agency. What picks do I have here? Yeah, I won like 4 games and you give me the 4th pick. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I know there'll probably be some mad fans once this draft lottery comes up in real life, because they'll end up in the type of scenario I'm in. I'm gonna try and grab another number 1 pick, dude. Y'all can hold Hudgens here. He's about to be a free agent. Y'all can hold Lucas then. Boom. All right, number 1 pick. Can there be a good guard this time? It's always a small forward. I'm not complaining, but I kind of am at the same time. Vlado Lekic, welcome to the team. I don't know how common of a last name Lekic is, but in 2K, I feel like we get a lot of Lekic's. Is that just me? Or Mo McDaniels, y'all remember him? Jamie Barrett's not interested. Buddy, do I have news for you? Why did they just renounce it? No, keep him. Did they just let him go for me on my behalf? What? Okay, no, he's still here. He's still here. Keep the cap hold. And then once he gets an offer, we match it, because it won't even let me negotiate. But he should get something he'll accept, and then I'm gonna match that, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh my gosh, please. What does he have? I can't even see. Please. Is he just gonna leave? No, he took the qualifying offer. 40 million qualifying offer is nuts. I couldn't sign anybody else because nobody likes me. We got Barrett back, but now next year he's definitely not gonna re-sign. So they're probably gonna force my hand to trade him at the deadline. His agent's gonna come to me, be like, hey man, my guy doesn't want to be here. Let's get him his trade. And I'm gonna call my assistant GM and head of security, Draymond Green, and then the trade request will be rescinded. We've won 4 games this year. Shout out Clay, 4 rings. Barrett, outraged. This is so cooked. This is so cooked. I'm trying so hard to be optimistic. Jay Sean White is your MVP. Wembanyama's still going? Really? I guess it's only been like 16 years or so. It feels a lot longer, especially the way these last 4 years have gone. If you reversed our last 4 years, 4 years, however long it's been, if you reversed our record this year, we would have been the greatest team of all time. But we were the worst team of all time. Player scouting, bro. It's always a small forward. Johnny Chandler compared to Bron. This was a 68 overall, and he's supposed to be a top pick. Man, okay, top pick. We got the 4th pick. You could never give me number 1 now, could you? I'm gonna trade Austin Kelly too. If it's gonna be ugly, I'm gonna make it real ugly so that we can hopefully one day get where we need to be. We're gonna have a lot of cap space too this summer, so maybe we could sign somebody cool. Oh, I was supposed to trade I was supposed to trade Barrett because he's not going to re-sign with me. That completely slipped me. I'm not going to lie. I've been stepping away from this recording quite a few times throughout the duration. Reason being, I've just been so frustrated. I'm like totally honest with y'all. I've just genuinely been frustrated at this, having a really hard time. I'm going to grab Murray Lynch here because he's got Hall of Fame potential. And then Ferdinand, All-NBA ceiling, Zoe Morning, or Eric Paul. I'll grab Ferdinand. But yeah, man, I've genuinely been frustrated at this challenge. And I just, at this point, man, I just want to grab one. Johnny Chandler MVP, Murray Lynch. Yup. Just because I can't, my ego won't allow me, and I'm not an ego guy. I don't care about a lot of stuff like that. Like, oh, you beat me at something, whatever, bro, you won. But this means something to me. My ego can't let me be this garbage at this. And we're about to lose Jamie Barrett, young big man, elite, all that great stuff. Yeah, he's gone. And we still somehow only have like 16 million in cap space, which doesn't get you anything in this league. It doesn't get you anybody crazy. So we're about to lose Barrett. And see, you're going to be sitting there mad. Nobody else is going to sign you. You just look a fool, bro. You're making a fool of yourself. Lekic goes up 8. Hudgens up 1. We got Chandler, who we just brought in. Could Lekic or Chandler play the 2 by chance? Lekic can't play the 2. How about the 4? Chandler, can you play the 2? You're going to play the 2, okay? I want you to get more opportunities, and you playing the shooting guard will get you more opportunities. Unfortunately, 2K likes to make every good prospect, like we talked about, either a small forward or a center, or maybe a power forward sprinkled in. It can never be a PG, though, which is why I've struggled to find a point guard over these past seasons. Now, this year, again, probably going to be another ugly year, but soon, we will hopefully get back right. How are we looking in the draft? We got B- overall, Petar Popovich. He's a 2 guard. That's something, at least. It's not a point guard. Maybe we can slide him down to the 1 as well. He's a little taller, about 6'6". Could be an interesting player. We're starting to win more games already. We got old buddy who was mad. I already forgot his name, man. We don't even care about him. But we got old buddy who was mad all the time up and out of here, and the vibes have been better since. I just saw something that Haley Van Lith got waived by the Chicago Sky. She was picked 11th overall in 2025. I see that happen with a lot of WNBA players, like these girls who get picked, oh, I'm a top 10, 15 pick. Boom, next year out the league. I know that there's a lack of roster room and maybe more talent than there is roster room in the league. So that could be the issue. But it's crazy to me. Like in the NBA, if a guy's a lottery pick, let's say, and obviously an 11th pick in the WNBA is different than an 11th pick in the NBA because I believe the WNBA's got quite a few less teams. All that to say, if a guy's an 11th pick in the NBA, even if, let's say it's a little different in the NBA, really, let's say 16th pick in the NBA, seeing them get released would be crazy. After year 2, or you're just starting year 2, like something would have had to go on really wrong. I can't see Steve Kerr still coaching the Warriors 2040. He might have coached his last season with the Warriors like now. We'll see how that saga ends up playing out. Maybe we'll get an update on that sooner than later. Oh, by the way, I was looking into this new NBA game. It's called Stat Pad Game. I'm definitely going to do an 82-0 video on it. I'll probably record that right after I finish this one. I might actually hit the gym, but then I'm probably Michael Jordan! Petar Popovich compared to Michael Jordan. I got the 3rd pick. Get New York on the phone immediately. Get them, tell them I'll give you whatever you want. Well, we got to bluff a little bit and act like we wouldn't give them whatever, but we would give them whatever. I don't really have any other teams' picks. That's actually a big problem. I need to lock back in on stocking up, but I can trade for some real quick. And then we're going to trade for this dude who's the next Jordan. If the next Jordan, we got the next Jordan, the next Bron. If all these guys can't save us, I don't know what's going to save this team on this absolutely unforgiving, super difficult difficulty. Oh man, I have a way with words, don't I? Please, New York, please. Thanks. Okay, number 1 pick, Petar Popovich. So the next Michael Jordan coming out of Croatia, 6'6". Is he a PG/SG? No, he's just a straight shooting guard. Can I play him at the 1? He goes down 1. I'm gonna play you at the PG. Mike played PG a little bit when he was young in his career. They're comparing him to you. You want to be like Mike, don't you? Well, all you got to do is find some special shoes. Bro, I saw they're not like Mike, but they're going to be running Space Jam in theaters soon. Like, I think it's a certain anniversary, maybe 30 years. Wow, 30 years. But I might have to pull up. They have like some collectibles you can get with it. I probably won't get that. I'm not a big stuff guy, honestly. Like having a bunch of collectibles and stuff. I have a few basketball cards that I collect, but I'll mostly, like, I know y'all have seen me do the card openings and you're like, you don't collect a lot. I keep a few of the cards, but I mostly just give them away. Like I'll give them to like local schools or something, cards that I'm not using. Watson goes up 4 because it's like, why would I keep that? Why would I keep cards in boxes? I'm not going to get any enjoyment out of them. I might as well, give it to somebody who would actually enjoy it. Like I have certain cards in my collection that I like and I enjoy, but I don't see a point in keeping, 10,000 NBA cards in a box somewhere that's just going to gather dust and I'm not going to look at it. You know what I mean? I used to even be into collecting sneakers a little bit, but I kind of got out of that because I was just like, I want to wear my same couple pairs of sneakers, so I gave away a lot of my shoes. Just stuff like that. We're off to a pretty good start to the season. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not even a big, like, materialistic, I guess is the word, kind of guy. Like, sure, I guess if you call this materialistic, I like to rock Nikes and stuff. But as far as like, oh, I want, Maybach music, like I want a Maybach, I want a Porsche, or, some crazy car, bro. Man, give me something that gets from A to B and is practical. All right, we're 24 and 25. This is actually very good compared to the terrible basketball we've been playing for a long, long time. The next Mike stepped in and he was like, yeah, I got us. Do we make a move and really buy in on what we're doing? Or do we just kind of ride out the rest of this season, come back next year even better? I think the play is to kind of ride this one out. Maybe grab a pick for Double M, Marion Manning, and go from there. But yeah, kind of just ride out the rest of the season, see what we can do. ATL fans, I hope y'all are enjoying this one. Like I said, for some reason, I think people really do enjoy me really struggling in these rebuilds, because some of the ones where I'm struggling and having a really hard time, they'll be the ones with the best retention. If you're not familiar with that, it's a little YouTube term, nothing crazy. It's basically just, you probably know what retention is. It's like how long somebody's watching into the video. And usually the ones people will watch for longer are the ones like this, where I'm having a tough time. And maybe that's because those are longer videos. You throw it on the TV, you walk away. And hey, I appreciate you regardless. We grabbed the 8 seed here. Stevie Kerr, coach of the year. Can I get to the playoffs? Please. Mark Carney was elite. He's still only, how old did I say bro was? He's still only 24 years old. Just averaged 24 this year. Has been incredible past couple seasons. And you're seeing the depth start to really come back together. And the league usually does just get weakened as you get further into this. So I like our chances of running off some championships down the stretch. We got the Nets in the first round. Can we sneak the 2-seeded Brooklyn Nets? 3-2? Nope, we lose in 6. Still have yet to make it out of the first round. Bernie Braun, your finals MVP as the Sixers win an NBA championship. Man, a Philly championship with Joel Embiid would be so crazy. It would be so cool, man. 2043 NBA draft. We got Zach Jordan. You think he's anything like Mike Jordan? He's compared to Julius Erving. Golly, Julius Erving player comps are spam. Dr. J, LeBron's in there a lot. Like, you'll get a lot of the same. I'd like to move up in the draft. This is the first year in a long time where my pick isn't really anything special. These past years, my pick's been really nice. Has held a lot of value because we've been garbage. But this year we actually had a playoff year, and I think we can build off of that, go win a championship in these next. You know what? Here's my goal. Let's go grab a championship in the next 3 years. I think that really is possible if our progress is exponential. Is that the word I'm looking for? I think so, yeah. Like we exponentially get better, build off of what we did this year. Milwaukee Bucks have the #1 pick. Listen, man, I'll give you my pick next year. I'll give you this lottery protected OKC. We'll throw in a Minnesota lottery protected. Matter of fact, I don't even really need one. I could really work with like 3 here. Yeah, let's do that. Pick 3, shots down. Boom. Maybe I gave up a little too much. I don't really think so, though. I think that was probably going to be exactly what we needed to get it done. And I kind of like this dude who's compared to Garnett. It would have been cool if Ian Garnett was compared to Kevin Garnett, but no, Dante Smith is compared to KG. We're going to bring him in, 6'7" power forward, coming out of Utah. Not as tall as Garnett, who's 6'10", 6'11", but hopefully he brings some level of similarity in his skill set to Garnett. That'd be awesome. If he's 85% of the player KG was, we probably got ourselves a really good guy. All right, I'm going to sign Lewis Dunleavy. And yeah, we're not going to be able to get anybody else. Player progression. Nice. +5 from Murray Lynch. +5 from Petar Popovich. Good work. Good work. Have y'all seen that video of Brian Bron. He's like talking to that kid on the bench. Whenever Bron's on the bench, there's a kid sitting behind the bench, and Bron's like, he's pointing his thumb backwards and kind of like laughing about something, and the kid's just like agreeing with him real nonchalantly, talking to Bron, not freaking out. It's a funny little clip. But the Lakers making it past the first round, of course, has opened up conversations. Oh my gosh, we're doing so well. Yes! Oh well, there goes that. Hopefully we can find some middle ground where maybe we're not the greatest team in the league, but we can at least be a playoff level team. But anyway, with the Lakers getting past round one, LeBron James playing pretty well. I know he had a game in there that wasn't great, but for the most part, 41 years old, incredible stuff, right? And him doing all this at 41 has people talking about the GOAT debate, all right? And I've given y'all my take in previous videos, but if you haven't heard it, I think Bron's the GOAT. I got Jordan too, and this might be a little crazy to a lot of people, but I got Tim Duncan third, all right? And I'll be honest, I've been having LeBron as my GOAT for some time, and I understand if you don't have LeBron as your GOAT, if you think Jordan's the GOAT, if you think Kareem's the GOAT, if you think Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is the GOAT, I don't really care. I'm not here for the debates, but LeBron playing so well has again opened up the GOAT debates, and I saw Stephen A. Smith was like, I'll never have Bron as my GOAT. Like, it's just like, dude, who is watching this stuff on TV? All due respect, man. I know my uncles might turn that on TV and be like, yeah, Bron's not the GOAT. But I can't imagine that, like, NBA fans my age, right, 20 years from now are going to turn on ESPN and be like, I wonder what Stephen B. Smith has to say about the GOAT debate. I feel like we're going to be tired of that, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of the social media stuff is going to be what ends up being bigger moving forward. I think the traditional TV stuff might kind of be phased out to some extent. You might have more personalities like Kenny Beecham and, guys like that involved. And I know he's on TV now too with his guys. And anyway, we had a good season. 25 a night from Mark Carney. Mr. Watson averaged 24 and 10. And we are in the 5 seed. This might be the highest finish we had all video. I think prior we had the 2 seed. That just feels like a whole different world in certain ways. Can we beat Brooklyn? We were up 3-1. Of course, they come back and make it a series. I don't know if there's much point in even looking at the teams and comparing. There's nobody we really know. We know our team's going to be better, but still have a hard time because of the difficulty. And, we blew a 3-1. We can't. Dude, getting out of that first round is brutal. Sixers win the championship. Progression should continue to be good. This year, I am probably going to pass on making any big draft day additions just because I feel like we have a lot of players we're going to have to pay over the next 5-6 years, and I don't know that I'll be able to afford everybody I've added thus far. So why add even more guys? So like you see all the guys we have here. So why add even more players into the mix of that when I'll probably just give up assets and spend time for players that I'm going to end up losing anyway. Lekic, let's re-sign him. Yes, he's progressed beautifully, and I'll grab no one. Okay, cool. That's fine. We got a team we're confident in that we really like. Oh my gosh! Come on, man! Come on! 99 overall Ray Watson, 96 overall Lekic, 95 overall Carney, 94 for John Chandler. Patar's up to a 91. The bench is elite. Come on! This might be one of the best units we've had all video, and the league tends, the talent tends to dilute. Good word, Danny. The talent tends to dilute a little bit. Golly, Marty Supreme, you need a better haircut. But the talent tends to dilute a little bit as you get further into these. I think we can grab a top 3 to 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. I don't think that's an insane expectation to have for a team that showed so much so many signs of positive progression over the summer. I really think we can do something nice this year. I'm very, very optimistic. Yes! And you know how rewarding this could feel to win a championship after all we've gone through? Now, making it through all those series in the playoffs is going to be tough, but I will catch y'all in the postseason. We're locked in. We're excited. We're rejuvenated. Man, just 20, 30 minutes ago, I was like, I might cut this video short. I might give up on this thing. I'm so tired of this. I don't want to record this anymore. But now, I'm back. This video title might be, I'll probably test the title. YouTube has a thing called, because people will be like, Danny, why are you changing the thumbnail and the title so much? YouTube has this thing called A/B testing, right? Where you can test 2 to 3 title or thumbnail options. You can also test title and thumbnail combinations. But anyway, you can test different video packaging, right? And it'll tell you which one gives you the best watch time. So that's why you might see multiple different thumbnails depending on when you click on the video. So I'm thinking of either calling this video, "This rebuild almost broke me," or can I go from 0 to 19 rings on max difficulty? But because I fell so short of the 19 ring goal, let's be honest, that's not happening. Obviously, I might just just call it this rebuild almost broke me. 23, 12, and 7 from Randall Poole. Shout out to Randall, doing really well. I deserve executive of the year. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but 58 wins. And let me show y'all in case you thought, oh, Danny got frustrated. He just dropped the difficulty down on us. Yeah, I dropped the difficulty on y'all. No, I didn't do that. We're here in the playoffs, got the Cavs in the first round. We outmatch them pretty much all over the floor, every position, and we beat them. Easy series, too. We beat them in 5. Brooklyn, they took us down last year. Hopefully this year is different. We got a lot better team. We were up 3-0, I fear. And they have come all the way back. We won 1-2. We were up 3-1. We might just blow a 3-1 lead. Come on, Atlanta Hawks. Let's get to this conference finals. That's the furthest we've made it. I remember last time we were in the conference finals, we got destroyed. Oh, come on. No, don't blow it at the end. We're down 1. We're up 1. It's going back and forth. This isn't supposed to be a huge gameplay based video, but come on, man. We haven't seen anything success wise in so long. We've got a chance at the conference finals. Either we blow this 3-1 or we finish out this final minute 15 strong. Now the whole difficulty thing is thrown out of the window when we jump into these games. As far as like, I'm not going to be playing on a super high difficulty because then we're definitely toast. It's just going to be CPU versus CPU, regular gameplay. The simulator difficulty is already up, so I already got enough working against me. We'll go to Alodison. I think that's how you say it. There's the pass fake. Falcone gonna get the screen up top. Swings to the corner. Paul, that's a tough look from 3. Missed it. Carney the rebound. We need a bucket to get back in the lead. We're in State Farm Arena in ATL. Lekic driving. Swings to the corner. Chandler gonna slow up a little bit here. Bounce pass to Carney. Carney driving. Swings. Corner. Lekic 3. Good! And we take a 2-point lead with 38 seconds to go. Oh, man. Here comes Baldy Tate bringing up the ball. Tate looking to drive it to the rim. Swings it. Paul. Corner. 3. Butter! And the Nets a quick answer to put him back up by 1. 29 seconds to go. Lock in, fellas. Is that Harry the Hawk? Haksua. I'm gonna edit that out. All right, here's Carney. He'll get it into Popovich. The next Michael Jordan. Let's see some of that clutch gene. He'll use the screen. Swing to Chandler. 14 on the shot clock. Back to Popovich. Over to Lekic. They're driving it to the basket. He's doubled. Swings. Popovich open. Shoot it. He hands it off to Watson. 3 on the shot clock. Over to Chandler. No. Popovich. Why? Why didn't you shoot it? Pitar, you're 3 of 4 on the game. Oh my gosh. Why would you not shoot that? That just sold the whole season. Baldy, free throw. Good. We got a timeout, so I guess we could call it if he makes both. You know, 3 would still tie it. That sucks. Well, here we go. Carney gonna inbound. 4.1 to go. Best case, we go to OT. Lekic, no. What are you doing? This game. Great 2-pointer, you doofus. What was that supposed to do? 31 and 10 from Ray Watson. Come on, man. I was right there. And my players went full bot mode. Looked like Barry the Bot. Distant cousins of Barry the Bot, man. Oh, my goodness. That is... We got, what, like 12 more years of this? All right. Got a couple picks here. Nobody wants them. Who want me? No. Hudgens, man, I don't need you. I'm going to trade you and these picks to get some more picks. And then probably later I'll trade those picks for some more picks. You know what I mean? Team options, Popovich, Smith, sure. Qualifying offers, Ferdinand, Johnny, Murray. Yup. All right, let's re-sign everybody. Got to make sure we get these key pieces back. They're all restricted, so it should be fine. As long as that hard cap doesn't Alright, well, it's just Ferdinand Lopez. Like, he's a cool player, but am I going to be super mad if I lose him? No. And there's a chance we get an offer we can match. No, we can't match it. I mean, dude, that's a lot of money for an 84 overall. Oh, wait, he's only played 2 years, though. 6 pick. Oh, I see. Did I accidentally decline his team option? Can I keep him if I... No. Alright, that's fine. I guess we lose a piece here. It happens. Scott goes down, too. Bobby Scott. He's been here for a minute. Remember him? 20th, 25th pick. We got 595 pluses, though. That starting 5 is still something else. I'm thinking we can have similar regular season success to what we had last time and go grab maybe a championship this year. I could see it. I could see it. Come on! Come on, ATL! Come on, ATL. Ray Watson, MVP. 25, 11, and 6 from the big fella. We won 66 games. Coach Marty Supreme went out there and did his thing. #1 seed. Do you understand how difficult this is? #1 seed on 100 difficulty. This is what we do. This is what we do. Brooklyn, you're not ready. You're not ready. We're in our prime, man. We're in our prime like that one drink. We win in 5. Next up will be the Raps. Willie franchise, you're not ready. You're not ready. We're in the finals taking on, of course, the 2K final boss, the Dallas Mavericks. Is my guy hooping in the Air Max 90s like he's Cephalosha? All right, anyway, we're definitely going to win now. Hooping in the Air Maxes is peak basketball activity. We win in 5. Ray Watson, your finals MVP, 32, 10, and 6. Oh my goodness. That might be the most deserved championship in league history. If I can at least get us up to 5, 6 chips, I'll feel so accomplished. More accomplished than if I won, than if I completed a 100 ring rebuild. Because these championships, they have a little bit of extra weight to them. It's like every ring's a 2011 Dirk ring. That's how it feels out here. Dude, I am too hyped right now. Shout out that one group. Qualifying offer, Petar Popovich. We'll extend that his way. I saw Mopey from Too Hype. He posted, used to be in Too Hype. He posted like an update video on how everything's been going for him. He did a video like him, Los, Mal. What do they call it? A mukbang. They were eating a bunch of snacks and stuff and kind of just talking about life and how things have been. And Mopey's he just works a regular job. Nothing wrong with that, of course. But he just left the whole YouTube game, and I'm trading away my picks for the future picks from other teams because I'm confident we'll be good. But yeah, he just left the YouTube game. He's working a regular job, and it seems like he's really enjoying it, and he's been focused on his health and stuff. I'm happy for him, man. Happy that's the path that's working out best for him, because just because his buddy, I don't know, I don't want to speak for their situation, but I know him and like Jester were childhood friends. They all kind of did YouTube together. There was a falling out, all that stuff. But Moochie, he's a YouTuber too. But like all these guys, they were friends growing up. They become YouTubers together. Just because that's what your buddies do, and y'all are successful at it, that doesn't, maybe you realize that isn't my thing. Are we getting Uncle AJ DeBonsta? We are. But maybe you realize, that isn't my thing, and you move on to your next thing, and that's cool. +7 from Dante Smith. I know that some people can't imagine like, oh man, doing content or something would be a dream job, and it is for a lot of people. It is for me. That's why I'm sitting here doing this right now. But some people get into it and realize, man, I don't want to. It depends on what type of content you're doing, but you don't want to pick up the camera and film yourself. You don't have to do that. Obviously, you could do gaming content, but maybe you just like to play the game. You don't really want to talk when you play the game, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes you realize, this might just not be for me. I've had buddies that have kind of came to me and been like, hey man, I want to do YouTube. And bro, if somebody tells me that, I'm gonna resign Ray, I'm gonna resign Lekic, and get me Mark. Bro, as long as we got this core, it's gonna be smooth. But when somebody comes to me and tells me that, my eyes light up, bro. If somebody asks me about YouTube and is like, hey, can you give me some tips? I'm so excited, because especially somebody I know personally, gets to sit down with them, talk to them about something I'm so passionate about and put so much time into. Not to say that I'm an expert on it or anything, but I feel like I probably know more about it than the guy who's just trying to get into it, so I can help a friend get into it, right? But oftentimes what'll happen is like, they'll be like, yeah, I tried it. I posted a couple videos. Wasn't really really my thing. And that's cool. But that's why I'm so grateful that I started YouTube years ago, back before, I was in college or anything else. I just didn't have as many obligations. But then I got into college and I had to fit it into my time. But also I didn't have to have a job on the side because YouTube was getting me through. So that was another thing that helped me. All that to say, very lucky, very blessed. I appreciate y'all so much. Ray Watson, your MVP. Shout out to Freaky Ray. We won 69 games on the season. Come on, bro. Almost 70 wins on 100 difficulty. It was 2 decades in the making, whatever it was. It was 2 decades in the making. Now I'm about to go win 2 in a row. Portland, you're not ready for this. Hold this belt. Hawks in 5. Hawks in 5. I'm about to go for a 3-peat. 2047 off season. 3 championships to show as a franchise. Obviously, one of those, not mine. That's Bob Pettis. Qualifying offer, Dante Smith. Yeah, I'll pay you. He was the next KG. So far, only an 86. We don't have enough money to re-sign him straight up, but maybe if somebody offers him. Can I match? No, I still don't have enough. But I might low-key trade Murray Lynch because I'd rather have our other guy than have Murray, to be honest. He's cool, but I don't think he's going to get much better. I'm going to move Bobby Scott as well just to save a little more money. And now, can I match? Beautiful. Dante Smith back in the building. We've been navigating our cap issues, I'd say, quite well as we can. No other extensions that need to get done. Our core is still quite young. I don't see why we wouldn't go win another. I know our depth is a little bit worse just because, well, that salary cap is unforgiving, but I love where we're at right now, all things considered. Also, Dante Smith did not get any better over the offseason, so that's not great. It doesn't matter, though. Hawks in 4. 82-0 on max difficulty. This is what we do. Oh, we lost, but crazy stuff, bro. Crazy stuff. Great start. 70 wins. It might just happen. Oh, come on. Don't do me like this. Let me get these last couple wins off. 70-12. 70 wins on 100 difficulty. Shout out to Ray once again. Come on. 25-12. 6 dons. Best in the league. If he can lead this team to all these wins on 100 difficulty, that's the greatest ever, bro. Forget Bron versus Jordan. Forget all that. We got a new guy, and he's destroying the whole debate. Swept the Cavs. Suns in the finals. Move. 30, 12, and 5. You better move. We win another one. 3 straight championships. This rebuild almost broke me till I decided to lock in. Nah, I was locked in. I was focused the whole time. But these past couple years have been special. There's no question about it. I think next year I'll look to draft somebody just to kind of bridge the gap in case some of my guys get older. We do have another decade to go, so I do want to prioritize the longevity of this team, make sure that we can continue to win. I don't want to have any more down years on the back half of this, or not the back half of this video. We're already there. But the final third, whatever you want to say, final third of the years that we need to get done, I don't want to be trash. Because I've had enough of being trash. It's not fun. It's miserable. We don't have, again, not much depth, but the core is the core. Let's get it. Y'all like those core waters? I sometimes get those. I mean, it's just water, I guess. That's kind of my thing with all water. Like, water's water. Except for Deer Park, bro. Oh, my gosh. That Deer Park water, y'all ever had that? That's what we used to get when I was a kid. In the bottled water, bro. Oh, that Deer Park water. Man, gets wicked. Tastes like the deer just stepped in it, bro. I don't know why that's why deer, it's called Deer Park. Tastes like deer breath, bro. It's some of the worst water ever. I don't know how you mess up water. I feel like the store brand water is always cool, whatever generic brand. Maybe there's some store brands that don't get it right, but that's usually good. Like most bottled water, you can't go wrong with, really, I don't think. Bro, when we were at the 2K thing at the hotel, there were these waters, these fancy bougie, California waters, I guess, right? They were in a nice little container, or a nice little cup. It was like aluminum. It was in an aluminum cup, right? Bro, tell me why. This is water in the little, I guess an aluminum can, but it was like a tall one. You know what I mean? Anyway, bro, these waters, like a big one, it might have been $15, $10, $15. It was something crazy, bro. It was something crazy. 26, 12, and 6 from Ray Watson. I was like, dang, this is what y'all, and it was at the hotel, so there was probably cheaper options somewhere else. But bro, I was like, dang, this is how y'all get down in California. It was crazy over there, bro. Round 1, we got the Chicago Bulls. We win in 6. Next up, it'll be Philadelphia. We win. Miami Heat. No! I had a good thing, man. Y'all ruined my run, and y'all's team sucks too. That guy looks like my mod player. He win the championship. Yo, buddy looks just like my mod player. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. 2049 off season. I'd love if I could grab another role player. I also did say I want to get a top pick. Well, ask and you shall receive. How about number 3? Just dropped at my doorstep, bro. We got the number 30 overall pick. You got a couple good guys. I'd say the guy I want the most is probably Percy Lawson. Will he fall to me at 3? Londo Hall goes 1. Oh, perfect. Usually when I'm like, hey, I want this guy to fall to me in the draft, it like never happens. This dude's compared to Freaky Wilt. I'm gonna take Percy though, because if he was really gonna be Chamberlain, he probably would have been consensus number 1. So like maybe there's a slight chance Buddy becomes a Wilt, but probably not the greatest chance, right? We gotta pay Petar Popovich. All right, Double P. We can't afford him. Oh, this isn't good. I gotta get my guy. Whoops. It's like they're calling to me. Hold on. I didn't even mean to exit out, but let me get this off real quick. My team, they got this GOAT LeBron, bro. I did a pack opening over 3 million VC not too long ago, and then they dropped GOAT LeBron shortly after. I was really mad about it, but it cost like 18,000 something MT for one pack. We're gonna rip a pack real quick since I accidentally went to menu screen anyway. I'll go ahead and rip one open for y'all. Noah Clowney. I don't know if it's a bad idea to be quick selling these guys, but unfortunately I don't have the auction house, so it is what it is. All right, 18,000 MT. Can we pull a GOAT LeBron James? Imagine mid video we pull GOAT LeBron. Hey, handsome. Not exactly who I was looking for though. Wow. Card that quick sells for 425 MT in an 18,000 MT pack. Wow. I just clicked on it again. I was trying to go to... I really wasn't trying to do it this time. Is that a 99 overall Desagna Diop? Yo, my team, what do we got going on, bro? Okay, back over to Atlanta, back to our Hawks rebuild. Yo, that Hawks championship was so fire. Dante Theus, I'm a resign. Oh wait, what about Petar? Bro, I got so sidetracked. Hold on, Petar. I'm not forgetting about you, man. How do we clear this money? I mean, I'd trade Dante, no hesitation. We can get this good pick and Ken early. I know Ken's making more money. Just give me a second here. We can get off of his money, get Jake McGuire, and then Jake, boom. And Petar, yes. Okay, let's make sure we give him a little bit of extra we can. And he's coming back. Oh, thank goodness. No! Oh, wait. I thought it said you couldn't afford Petar. It said Dante. I was like, bro, if y'all gave me trash Dante, all due respect, over Petar, I was gonna be hot. Okay, no, we're good. We're just fine. We're just fine. Player progression. A little bit of regression here. Maybe we gotta move some guys, shift some pieces around. We did lose last year. If we lose again this year, we'll probably be looking to the trade market in the offseason. But I mean, this starting 5 is still something else for sure. We got a couple guys on 1-year deals that everybody needs it, and I can't afford everybody. I can't afford Mr. Johnny Chandler. That'll probably be something we push off till the offseason. Try to figure that out. The team's still sensational. 20-0. Wow. 82-0 on max difficulty. Maybe my greatest achievement. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that'd be nuts. Ray Watson, your MVP. 27, 13, and 6. We won, funny number, 67 wins on the season. Yeah, pretty good. Let's go ahead and jump into this postseason basketball. Good start, great start. I wanted my rematch against MIA, but they're MIA. They're nowhere to be found. We're going to a Game 7, finals trip on the line. This team is so bad. Like, bro, these teams that we're losing to are genuinely disgraces to basketball. All due respect, because we're about to lose to Philadelphia. Yeah, y'all suck, though. Y'all are sorry. If the difficulty was... See, and we're still coming back. Yeah, y'all are really sorry. Hawks in 7. Back in the finals, taking on the Suns. This is an alright team. I can respect this team for sure, but Suns in 5, baby. Oh, wait, 6? 7? Game 7 on the way. Lock in, fellas. Gotta win this one. This is a must-win scenario. And we just blew the lead. 34 from Ray. 39 from Jason Oakley. I've seen this dude. He's put up crazy numbers throughout the sim. We started off this series up 3-0, by the way. Not gonna dwell on it too much. That's really embarrassing, though. We just gotta go in the offseason, call Kevin Durant crying in the parking lot, and, get him to join our team so we can win the ring. Alright, that wasn't even funny. Sometimes people laugh at their own jokes and they're not funny. I'm one of those people. We can't afford to do Johnny's extension. Somebody's gotta go, because Johnny's 28 and 96. I'm sorry, Mr. Mark Carney. I love you, bro. You're a good player, but it's about that time. Stevie would save me a lot of money, but I'm kind of greedy. I don't want to trade away that pick. Cole would save me 20 million. Maybe I go grab Steve here, and then Swift, I'm going to move for some picks. And can that get me... Okay, cool. We can get Johnny back with that. 90 million, bro. Some of these contracts might cross 100 M's soon. 100 M's. Not for, over the span of the contract or even over 2 years. 100 M's for 1 season of NBA basketball, bro. That is insane. No wonder I'm having hard cap issues. All right, Ray Watson goes down 1. Nice. Young Percy up 5. He'll be due a payday soon, but everybody's kind of squared away for a couple years, so we bought ourselves a little bit of time. Now, some of our players are older, so maybe we haven't really bought ourselves time. The guys we have under contract might regress, and then maybe we need to pivot to other moves. I'm not sure, but regardless, let's jump back to it. Not the greatest start to the season. Ooh, this is what Ray Watson does. And you know what I've realized this season? We still win 57 games, which is fine. Ended out the year winning 15 in a row. You know, really good. But if you have that full starting 5 of guys who are just incredible, that's how you win. And I guess that isn't like an astute observation or anything, but if you have the 95 plus starting 5, that's the blueprint to win in a challenge like this. It's not, I don't think it's as much about the bench as it is about that starting lineup, which maybe is like a grass is green take. Hey, Miami, we finally got to see y'all again. Belt. We got to redeem ourselves. Blew a 3-0 last year in the NBA Finals, and this year we sweep it. Lekic, Finals MVP. We got what, like 6 more years to go? Yeah, we're in 2051, so 6 more years left. And I mean, considering the difficulty, I'm pretty happy with how we've done. 5 NBA championships. Let's trade away these picks. Do we want to trade anybody? Like, do we fear super big regression? Maybe out of Coles, but I think I want to give it one more year. The way we really came on the second half of the season was insane. We won the 15 in a row, did well in the playoffs. I want to give y'all another year together if I can. Yeah, only a little bit of regression, and Percy Lawson's ready to step up, +8 to an 88 overall. We can re-sign Pitar, and we're all squared away going into the 51-52 season. I don't anticipate any in-season trades or anything, so probably just going to sim straight through and get to some playoff basketball action. This dude, Jay Sean's been going forever. He just won the NBA Cup MVP, and I was like, how long has he been around? It's year 19 for him, and he's still incredible for the Nuggets. Speaking of incredible, the success continues for your ATL Hawks. Great season once again. We got, what, about 5 more seasons to go to run up some more championships. I think that there's maybe not a huge chance, but there is a potential for us to get up to double-digit rings, 10 titles. That would definitely make us one of the greatest franchises, which is something. Ray Watson does it again. MVP for our 32-year-old big man. It's the 13th season for him, so I don't know how much longer we can ask him to produce at this level, but hey, as long as you can, big fella, keep it going. Maybe guys, you know, we talked about sports medicine earlier in this video. Maybe with sports medicine, guys will play into their mid-40s someday in basketball. I don't know. Game 7 against Cleveland, we win those. I was confident, no doubts about it. Brooklyn Nets, conference finals, we beat them in 6. And we'll take on the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals. No Wembanyama or anything. And we beat them in 5. Ray Watson, your Finals MVP. There goes another championship. Maybe those 10 rings are a real possibility. Now, I did say I'd love to run it back one more year, but now it's probably time to adjust. We got the 2nd pick. We also had the 10th pick, but that second one is what I'm more so excited about. We can grab any Hall of Fame ceiling players. We got a Kawhi Leonard comp, Giovanni Main. I like that name too. Let's bring him in. I know he was projected to go a little bit lower, so maybe a reach a little bit. He also kind of looks like my player. And I did want to move Stevie Coles. I think it's time to do that. Maybe I should have held some of those picks and attached them to bro, but it is what it is. I got other picks I can throw in anyway. We're looking for a power forward who's maybe a little bit younger if we can get one. If not, maybe I hold him and salary dump him when I need to. That might be the play. All right, Giovanni Main, welcome to the squad. Percy Lawson, we take the option. Free agents, we don't have any, so I'll see if I can grab somebody on a little discount deal. Casey Hall, dang, I mean, almost 20 million for an 80 overall these days. Lawson goes +4. Yeah, Coles goes down 2. Watson down 2. Luckily, Lawson is on the come up. He'll need his money soon though, right? Yep, we can get it to him right now actually. We'll get Johnny Chandler one. We'll get Ray his extension, Lekic, and then Coles. We can actually afford everybody, so that's something. We'll be looking for deals next offseason. I guess we'll run it back one more time as we head into the 52-53 year. I've probably said this before in a video, but man, Rihanna needs to drop another album. I wasn't really hip to how good Rihanna's music was until recently, and Rihanna, we need another one. Is there gonna be another one? I don't know. She's got all these businesses going on. She's real successful in other lanes, which is incredible for her to be able to achieve all that. But man, I just want another album. Johnny Chandler, another first most valuable. I think this might be his first one. He averaged 22 this year and 5 NBA championships. A beautiful resume. resume there. 58 wins puts us in the 2 spot this time around, so a little bit of a drop off. That's why I've been saying we need to make moves. I've kind of pushed them off, but this offseason, the day of reckoning really has come. We're taking on Cleveland. We've easily made our way to the conference finals thus far, and we're going 7 with Cleveland. Give me those. I'm just simming through real confidently, and it's working. Utah in the finals. Great front court. Egg Christie, Demetris, Belidis. I say that right? I almost said Baldus. I knew that was wrong. We lost to Baldy. Casey Hall retired. All right, 2053 offseason. That doesn't even sound like a real year. That just sounds so far away. Anybody watching this in 2053? All right, let's trade away Stevie Coles. Let's go get Derek Forbes. I might rather, and this might be stupid, but I might rather just salary dump him and have that flexibility open than maybe go grab another player in the draft too with the additional flexibility we've acquired. You know what I mean? I think that could be a smart idea, and we have a high pick anyway. Yeah, we got pick 2. No, I don't think that's a horrible idea. Let's go ahead and make the selection at number 2 and work from there. All right, pick 1, Minnesota takes Murray Westfall. Pick 2, any Hall of Fame ceilings? Mostly all NBA. This might not have been the draft to be picking in. Oh, this guy's just guaranteed to be Miles Turner. Interesting. I'm gonna take Don Clements. Not the best pickup, and we got to pay him that fat rookie contract. I'm kind of regretting this. Maybe I should have just traded away the pick instead. That might have been the smarter play, but oh well, it's done now. We don't have any key players in free agency, which is good. Player progression. Yeah, Watson's about done. He regresses down some more, but listen, I'm going to put Lawson at the 4, Watson at the 5. Gilberto goes +5, or Giovanni. There was one dude we had in the past, Gilberto Maine. If you know, you know. Y'all remember him? Uncle Ray still got it for sure. 21, 9, and 5 on the season. We only got 3 more years after this. We won 55 games this year. Not great, and I definitely need to figure out the old man problem we got here in ATL. We got to figure out how to get some young talent in as we lose to Philly in the first round. So the door is now closed on 10 championships as a franchise. I guess anything else we get at the end is just kind of going to be a consolation, add to the total, right? We've won 5 of the titles. Let's say Bucks hire head coach Chris Paul. Hold on. Chris! Oh my goodness. Can I hire a player as a coach? Get Marty Supreme out of here, dude. I can't fire him right now. You'll be fired soon. Trust me. Don't worry. Your job is not safe. I shouldn't even really draft anybody at this point. So late in the video, they can't even really develop the way I need them to. Can I trade any of my guys? Patar, maybe get a little bit younger. Patar, we got a lot of love for you, bro, but might be about that time. I think I'm going to trade him for, I saw a 92 overall. Nick Rivers, 3 years younger. I like it. Saves us a little bit of money too. Ray Watson's still good. Nobody wants him anyway, so I won't trade him. Johnny Chandler, Lekic. Okay, so nobody else is even netting us offers, so there's nothing I can really do there right now. If we go to free agency period, we might be able to get some offers for him. Sometimes if you just wait a little bit, you'll be able to get something. But for now, yeah, we're out. Rick Joseph, sure, I'll trade the pick for Rick, and then we'll move Rick for more picks. Y'all know how it goes. We just start trying to get off this draft capital. Bro, Rihanna really needs to make a new album. SOS, please, someone help me. Come on, bro. No, nobody does it like that anymore, bro. Nobody does it like that anymore. Nobody sings like her. So tough. All right, team options. We got, my guy Giovanni Maine. And then can I trade some of my older players now? I can. Ooh, but they went to Giovanni here. I can't do that for you. Kyle Leonard, Ruben Joseph. I like this. This gets us so much younger. We just want these last couple years to still be competitive, so I think trading to be younger is going to be the play. Ray, you know we love you, man. It's been a great run, but we'll see ya. And then final guy that unfortunately needs to go, reluctantly needs to go, if you will, is going to be Lekic. Throw a couple picks with him. We can go grab Clark Payton. Oh, Wesley and Irving. That's not bad. Kyle Reynolds. You know what? I'm probably going to do, Tyler Westbrook and Bo Norris. I like the Tyler Bo Norris deal. So that got us more depth, but the top end talent, which we've talked about being very, very important. We don't have as good of top end talent, but then again, our older guys would have regressed anyway. So I think this is about as well as we could have played it. I'm just saying we don't have that 95 plus core like we used to anymore. Still a good core, but we found that when we had that unit, all 95 pluses in the starting 5, it was unstoppable. We aren't going to be able to replicate that for these last couple years, unfortunately. Amazon launched 1 hour shipping in the US. How? Isn't that just gonna be like when you like Instacart, DoorDash type situation? Isn't that just gonna be that? 1 hour shipping? What you mean 1 hour shipping? Hey, if any of y'all are Amazon drivers or Amazon workers, good luck to you. That is insane. 1 hour. Oh, by the way, our team is nothing right now. We are not good anymore. Let's say Jacob Underwood, Coach of the Year. Shout out to the legend. If you know, you know. All right. We win 47 games. That's the inspiration for all this, man. Shout out my guy Click. Shout out Kenny, of course. We lose in the conference finals. KB still waiting on the follow back on Twitter. Nah, bro does not know me. Shout out to Click though. Cool dude. Talked to him a little bit on Twitter, but definitely a really cool dude, man. When I've talked to him, and I mean, I love his videos. Watched him during quarantine and all that. I think I found him when he was at like 10,000 subscribers, and I'd actually DM'd him on Twitter at that time. I was like, love your content. And then later on, I ended up making a whole new Twitter for my YouTube, and anyway, it's a whole thing. But I was a big fan during the early days when he was like, before that huge wave of subscribers came in for him. I mean, he was doing stuff that wasn't being done at the time, like super creative stuff. We got to clear up some cap space to get our guys back. Hopefully we can make something work here. Let me see. Do I have enough now? Nice. Okay, Ruben. Come on back, Ruben. I think these last 2 years are probably going to be kind of forgettable, just unfortunately, but it's a product of the difficulty. We had a great run. Not to say we're completely done, but we're kind of completely done. I don't think we're getting another championship. I'll probably just sim through these last couple years. Whatever happens, happens. If we win another championship, great. If we don't, that's fine too. That is fine too. I'm just happy we were able to get one off, because if we didn't, I'll be honest, this video was going to be a hard post for me. I was going to be like, man, am I really going to post something where I fail all the way through? I know some of y'all enjoy watching me struggle in these videos, but I didn't do anything. I have posted videos like that before, not to spoil old content or anything, but I've posted videos like that before where I don't succeed at all. But a video this long, maybe I have done something like that before though. Anyway, we suck now. It's back to normal. We had our run. Kristoff, I think that's how you say bro's name. Wasn't that a character in Frozen? Anyway, he won MVP. We're back to normal. 37 wins. At the end of the day, the simulator difficulty is going to find a way to get the last laugh. We don't even make the playoffs this year, as the Sixers face the Rockets in the finals. Philadelphia gets the win there. All right, one last season on the way. I don't care what's going on with the draft. I'm cool. We're just going to sign them all. Sign them all. We'll simulate this last one. We can't afford Giovanni. Hopefully we figure something out. We can match it or something. We can't afford it. I don't care. This is the last year. We're not going to win. Herman goes up 7. I mean, it'd be an awesome surprise if we could. But hey, at the end of the day, I appreciate y'all so much if you made it to the end of the video. As always, support on the channel is unreal. I can't believe it. All right, season is coming to an end. The final season. We're going to be in the play-in. Probably not even make the playoffs. All right. There we go. Simulate no playoffs in the last year, but I'm considering my championships a success. My 70+ win seasons on max difficulty a success. We had a crazy run of drafting big time prospects at one point in that stretch where we were winning titles. We ended up winning 5 championships. Of course, the team has 6 because, they had the one from real life, Bob Petitera. Ray Watson, MVP of the video, 4 finals MVPs. He won all 3 of the finals MVPs when we three-peated. Then in a repeat, Lekic grabbed one. Ray Watson, though, man, I mean, come on. 7 straight MVPs. I don't think we had any other MVPs in ATL. No, we didn't. It was just Ray. He was Mr. Hawk, if you will. Anybody else who was able to get their jersey retired? DP, Mark Carney, Austin Kelly. Yeah, he spent some time with the team. But some of the guys who we had are still active. They just, got traded elsewhere. As far as record books, maybe I want to see some team history team records. Peterson had 63 in a game. Wow, there you go. Yeah, there's everything else. Any playoff records fall or anything? Darren Peterson. Oh, that's 63. Oh, that was with Washington. 63 was the magic number for Buddy, huh? Nobody was able to get to bronze scoring record. Jayshawn White got close, though. Yeah, he had a crazy long run. And then I'll just scroll through the rest of these in case you're curious. Anyways, that'll do it for the video. If you made it to the end, comment Hawks, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.